What you think, man?
I've been in the polyamory lifestyle. I can't even say lifestyle because it's not a lifestyle. It's a way of loving, not a way of living. I've been polyamorous for about 10 years now.
Okay.
And the mindset for me is mentally, I think I've been polyamorous longer than actually practicing it because I've always felt that this like monogamy just doesn't fit for me. Right. I don't understand why I have to only love one person or why I can only show affection for one person. Where is this written? Why do I have to go along with what the societal standard supposedly is?
Right.
And then the problem comes when you love somebody too much. When you let yourself love somebody too much,
and they don't love you the same.
It's not even matter whether they love you back or not. They can love you back, but it's still unhealthy to love somebody that much. Well, which I understand that ideology of that. Well, I can't have. I might as well. I've been there. I know that. But at the same time, you have to realize, what your culpability is in a relationship going, however it went. You start thinking about, well, damn, I did this. So, you can love somebody too much. And then, see, this complicates things for us men because we already have a hard time forming those emotional attachments. You already told them, don't do this.
The missing link to that goes back to a time before we even thought, why doesn't my father is that a protection for me?
Right.
Or is that the way he was raised? Or maybe somebody hugged him one day, a man hugged him. I'm not saying this is what happened, but I'm just saying we got
No, but there are things that could have happened that absolutely that caused him to be the way he is.
Made him feel weird, needed.
Right.
So the things that we think are sometimes a rejection or a lack may have been a protection.
And most of the time they are like absolutely. But if we don't understand that, all we know is the rejection.
You see, like what I understand with my father,
men were going to jail, killing each other, and then now we got bisexual, then we got gays, now we got transgender. So with all of that going on, the purpose of that was removing the black man, the black male from the household. Okay? So with him not being in the household, she's getting the welfare, or she's out there in the workforce, forced to take care of herself, and if she have children, to take care of the children alone. Whether he's in jail, whether he's dead, whether he's bisexual, whether he's gay, whatever. The black male was removed from the home, and black woman was forced to provide for the children, for herself.
You're missing one other thing that removes black male from the home. That's white women. Because after a while, it was run on black men, white women. Yeah, white women. At one point, black men, they just had to have a white woman. No matter what their social economical status was, white women was the way to go. And so that pulled a lot of black men out of the house.
Damn, I sure missed that. I mean, I know Rick James, I know, I mean, you did it. I just didn't think of that as a major absence of the black man. So
being a provider means so many things.
Right.
It means put you in a house. It means I got your back. It means we're doing this together. It means I'm not going to walk away when things get hard. That's providing, right? I'm going to provide emotional protection so that you can, I'll be present for you when you don't feel like you can be there for yourself or whatever, so there's so much more definition to the thing, right? And even on the flip side, looking at, the men with kids, right? I remember I did not want a man who had kids. And I was about 25 when I met my ex-husband and stuff like that.
Kirkland Henry, what's up?
What's happening, man? A lot going on. What's going on with you, bro?
Shit, I'm like you. It's just moving a whole lot. How you been doing?
My middle son called me today. Let me know they laid his whole team off.
Government?
The one
Because of the
that
government
Courtney, the
shutdown?
one that worked for Walmart.
Oh, okay.
No, the one that worked for Walmart. Courtney, the one live in Arkansas, worked for corporate.
Right.
They laid his
Wow.
whole team off. He gonna be all right. You know, he got substantial savings and he got lots of stock and shit like that. He done well with his money.
Right.
But you take $150K out of anybody's pocket, that ain't no chump change.
True. Yeah, man. Shit. I hate to hear that for old Court. But he gonna bounce
Hey, your
back.
boy
He's
got
smart as fuck, so it don't matter. Minor
Exactly.
setback, major comeback. He
Hey,
probably
man,
have for a reason. Relax, get your mind together, and get a bigger and better.
we done already talked about it. It's just a time to pivot, man.
Yeah.
Weigh your options. Go independent. Work for you.
Sometimes you have to get forced out of being comfortable. And that's
There
what
you
happened
go.
to me. Because I would get
Yep.
comfortable and should have go left. But I always looked at, okay, what you have for me now? Okay, I'm not doing that. What you have for me? And then
And you
2-3 weeks later, there I go again. Something big and better. So
and you know what's funny? You know what's funny, Black? A lot of people, religious people say, "Oh, you ain't prayed up enough, or you ain't this, or you ain't." It ain't got nothing to do with it.
he sometimes he put you in those situations, man, because we get comfortable, even in relationships.
Absolutely.
We get comfortable. And if you do that prayer and say, show me what you want me to do, or show me if she the one, show me, is this my future? Do I need to be on this job? If you do that prayer and he kick you out that job, he kick you out that relationship, I mean, you just got to be ready to move on. Because I told you, I did that in a relationship. And I couldn't stand that Waka Flocka. I shouldn't have said, I knew it was for the better, but I said, show me if she the one, because I'm ready to make up my mind, move on. And man,
Right.
he think, well, I couldn't stand that boy.
Hey, but like I say, man, you could be the best. Listen, you can do all the right things, and life still throw you a curveball. It ain't got nothing to do with it.
You just got to be ready, man.
It's the cards that life deals you, man. That's just how it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like I told him, I done been through that situation 4 or 5 times. That ain't nothing, man. You know,
you came back stronger, bigger, and better every time. So
when you
prime
built right,
example.
when you built right, that's all it is. You just brush it off.
Right.
Keep it moving. Hey, your boy got this whole country fucked up, ain't he?
Yeah, he do.
I told y'all. People talking about, oh, it can't be that bad in 4 years. When Trump get through with it this time, dude,
it's gonna be hard as hell to fix it back.
It's gonna be so hard to fix it back, man. The Democrats gonna look like they ain't doing nothing. That's what it's gonna look like.
He doing it.
Because let me tell you, man. Somebody saying he's already moving all of them DEI employees, the ISIS. He already putting them in a lot of the Democratic states to clean them up, because he want them to be able, when they have the votes, they gonna go in and they gonna be at the voters' poll and they gonna be arresting people, and they gonna be collecting the votes for the count. So you ain't gonna even get a fair election. All this is for the gonna happen, man, because these ISIS agents, they ain't got to report to nobody but Trump. See, It's been, bruh. They saying the Democrats already leading the polls in the number of people who jumping off MAGA. They already the GOP. They jumping off of that, and they jumping ship. So they already up 7 votes when they wouldn't be up but 4. But now they up 7, and it's more Republicans gonna jump ship because they just don't like the way Trump doing shit.
Right.
They know Trump won't. He want to run a king, man. He think he a king. See, he want to run an authoritarian, and people ain't down with all of this shit, man. Do you know food prices? The shit higher than it's ever been, bro.
Yeah.
The stuff we paying for, you ain't seen it like this. You know, I do all the shopping, right?
Right.
So I used to go get cooking oil, the cheap brand for $2. Like you got the Crisco and you got the Great Value. The Great Value was $2. The Great Value, $4 now. The Great Value. I get the coffee. We drink the Folgers Black Silk. Been buying it for years. The big tub used to cost you $13. Now the little tub, $13. The big tub, $21.
Yeah, I know. I've been seeing the prices, man. Shit.
I don't waste nothing no more.
You know it's bad when the people who usually sell stamps ain't trying to sell you none.
They ain't trying to give you shit, bro.
Nothing.
Bro.
I'm like, all right, that's what's up. Your budget go from $100 or $130 to this. I'll give you $40. What I can do for $40?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
See, this happened every 25 years, man. There's a shift. Right now, we're right on the precipice of another shift. So when you remember when you think about 20 years ago, cab driving was huge. I mean, you couldn't go to an airport and then see 1,000 yellow cabs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you go to an airport, you don't see them no more. Because Uber came in. So whenever there's an introduction into something new, there's this huge shift in technology, in medicine, in now it's AI and what's finna pop off during this. So everybody gearing up because they already know there's finna be mass layoffs. Mass layoffs. Mm-hmm. I think I sent you a video just the other day. There's a video called Warrant, the Warrant video, where you look at they got this. You can go on Google and type in Warrant report,
mm-hmm.
and this report's going to pull up a list of years, and you click on these years, it'll give you an insight to all of these jobs. Get ready to lay off. How many people? And there's thousands of them. It just did it for the state of Texas. It's finna be thousands of people laid off. All you got to do is find and see if your job, like if your company is on that list, it's going to tell you how many people they're going to lay off. Walmart is going to lay off, like they just laid off 6,000 people. 6,000. They finna lay off way more than that. Amazon finna lay off a shit ton of people. So you got to think about it this way. Trump's already made major cutbacks on all of these these institutions that basically help people, be it unemployment, be it Social Security, be it Medicare, Medicaid, whatever. He's cutting back on that already, right? So when you got 20, 30, 40,000 people ain't got no jobs, they're going to have to do something for money. What's it going to be?
Riot time.
Exactly. Exactly. Looking for any opportunity to catch you slipping. Any opportunity. I was in Walmart. I put this on everything I love, D. I like to go shopping early in the morning. Picking up me like some personal supplies, soap, stuff like that. All of the soap. I'm standing right there by the and they playing some old love. And me and this lady, you can don't make music like that no more. I said, if you hear it, that's how you're gonna hear it on the radio. I said, because you can't think of not one artist that's jamming like that no more. And name them. And we got to talking. I said, yeah, this world's so crazy now. I said, I don't even like being out in public no more. I said, people just be doing crazy shit. Just as I said that, D, I'm standing right by the emergency doors. Me and her. We standing right in the back on the back wall. A dude come flying up the aisle and bust out them emergency doors. Done score one of them riding scooters. He did it so fast, D. It looked like the scooter was floating. Like I couldn't even tell you what colors that nigga had on. All I know was the box was blue. That nigga hit that door and was gone, man. I said, see, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about right there. That's why I don't even like fucking around in public, man. It's so dumb out there now, man. People do anything, bro. Because it's desperate times calls for desperate measures, bro.
I hate that it came to that, man, but yeah, I was just thinking about that with the YoungBoy concert that they canceled. They canceled his second night down here, and then video footage surfaced of this youngster. They get carried away at them concerts, and they jumped on the goddamn security guard. Blow him out. Older white cat. But I'm like, I wouldn't have been out there no goddamn way. But peep this out, Kurt. Trending topics. Peep this out. Speak on the podcast. 2K25, you know what I'm saying? Doing what it do. Fall edition. We got Captain Kirk in the building. I'm the host, DJ Black. We getting ready to crank it up. But we're going to do our trending topics. We start out giving y'all a little what's going on in the world, and then we jump on to our shit. But check out this security guard at an NBA YoungBoy concert, man. Them YNs ain't playing with y'all old niggas. He kept beating him to blood started spilling everywhere, and I said, let me stop. But number one, he was too damn old to be being a fucking security guard. He wasn't beefed up. Oh, that's classic example of all money ain't good money. Classic example,
listen.
Bro.
Hey, Black. So here's the thing, man. The minute he got like that particular, he got that particular information on where and what it was gonna be, he's like, no, he should have been like, no, I ain't gonna do that one.
Thank you.
I ain't even finna
Dude,
be.
I consider myself pretty fit, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't no fool. I ain't finna just put myself in harm's way. That many YNs, they zoned out on that music. They, you know how it used to be when we used to watch the Kung Fu Theater and Steve Austin, the Body Man. You actually think you can do that stuff when the TV show go off. You go outside and you doing your little karate. You watch Karate Kid and you think you him for about 3 or 4 days when you go to school. Them guys be zoned out like that at them NBA YoungBoy concerts. It ain't no way I get caught out there doing no goddamn security. Then they broke in a ton of vehicles while they was at the concert. It ain't no way I'll park my car outside of the State Farm Arena while I'm at a goddamn concert. They did the same thing with Beyonce. So what make them think that you got a thugged out crowd and they not gonna break in vehicles?
Dude, it
really don't pay to go out to enjoy a concert or something anymore. It's like when you get 35 and up, that's just not actually 30 and up. If you are a working human being, they got a 9 to 5 or a business or raising kids or married or whatever, that nightlife just not what it do anymore.
D, look at here, man. You need to set your house up where there's plenty of entertainment. And when you ain't entertaining at home, that means you vacationing somewhere other than this son of a bitch right here. You know what I'm saying? You go somewhere where you know they got the reputation that you're going to be safe, your family's going to be taken care of, and you're going to enjoy yourself. But all of this local free concerts and all this other bullshit, man, like I have no interest, man. I'm right in the mecca of a whole bunch of shit that go on. I ain't feeling none of it. D. Hello.
I say I hear you. I'm here.
Yeah, okay. I couldn't hear you. Yeah. I could care less what the hell going on, bro. Hey man. I'm
and you know I'm Mr. Entertainment. And I'm not feeling what's going on now.
Yeah.
You know.
But you live in your reality. You live in your reality, D. That's the thing, man. You smart enough to say, look, man, it ain't about how cool I am or what I used to do or none of that shit. I got bigger goals and aspirations now. I got a family that depends on me. I can't be out here on this dumb shit thinking that's
because you never know what's gonna happen, bro. And I was like, dang.
Yeah.
You know,
you ain't finna get on no dumb shit.
I just hate it, you know.
Yeah, that ain't gonna get you. You don't need. You got work. You don't need more publicity. It ain't like you're selling.
Nah, I'm cool doing the internet thing, bro.
Hey, you ain't out here shuffling gigs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fighting for gigs. You know, it's crazy, man.
As a matter of fact, I give so many away. Hey, man, we got 800. You know, can you come down here, man? We just need you for one night. Nah, bro, I'm straight. Did you see how many fights went down in Bastrop homecoming weekend? It's all over the internet.
I know my brother was down there. Oh yeah.
Man, it was so many fights went down. I was just glad with no unaliving, but grown-ups can't even go out and enjoy themselves, bro.
It ain't but 8,000. It ain't but 8,000 people in Bastrop. It ain't but 8,000 people in Bastrop.
Probably less than that.
It used to be 15,000. It's 8,000 people there. And you know, and probably, I don't know, what, 30%, probably 30 and up, and the rest of, and then you got 20%, probably old people. That other 50% just young niggas and babies.
Well, they didn't call for them to do a curfew now.
They doing what now?
A curfew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they didn't put that back in effect down there, bro. Y'all don't know how to act. All right, let's see. And this clown here, y'all. Let me see. Let me find him. Hold on. Let me see if I got him on here. That dude that did all that talk. I don't see how he gonna pay that, because shit, he barely worth. I don't even think he worth $1 million. If he is, it's 1 point something. I don't see how he gonna make them payments. I don't see it. I don't see it. You know, he did all that praising. You know, she the world, she this, she that. Had everybody drinker. Everybody want to drinker. Then he done went and got married 2 and 3 times behind her back, and now she wants some money. He got kids by her. He's supposed to be a smart man the way he be talking. I damn sure can't tell. I cannot tell. I don't know what's up with old Gates. That I don't know, but yeah, she want to get paid now. So
Yeah.
I knew that was coming, but I didn't think the way they rocked. I really didn't think she would do that. But at the end of the day, well, she human, right? She a lady. She a woman. She a black woman.
Yep.
And she used to be his manager and all that. Man, I think I would have stayed with that. I don't know what the hell they was going through, but I don't know, man. You know, it's hard to tell these days. You don't want to get trapped in something, so we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. So we can't say we would have stayed with her, because, shit get crazy.
Well,
You just never know.
People don't want, a lot of times, people don't want to work it out. They want the good times. Soon as it get thick, that's too thick. The first thing they say, hey, I didn't sign up for all of that. Well, I don't know what you think a marriage is.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's some sunshine in them, but it's some clouds in them too.
It's more of
There's some clouds in them. Every last one. You ain't got a marriage on this planet that ain't got some clouds.
You get people on here being fat asses and trying to perpetrate like it is, but that's what I was saying one time on this podcast. I was like, you don't be lovey-dovey and floating on clouds every time you see your mate. And if you do, somebody full of shit.
Somebody lying.
It be days you want to kick that motherfucker out of bed.
It's some frustration, man. It's some days you don't understand a damn thing they talking about. That's because, they say, women are from Venus and men are from Mars. That's shit absolutely true. So men think from a logical standpoint of view. Women think from an emotional standpoint of view. So a lot of times that shit can't never line up. Because the shit they're thinking about, they be like, well, baby, they don't make, I don't feel that way. But we ain't talking about feelings. That's the problem.
Right.
What you talking about don't make sense. It don't make economical sense. It don't make logical sense. What you're talking about don't make any sense, baby. Sense. Well, but I feel this way. We ain't talking about feelings. That's what I keep telling you. And so, but the thing about, I give you some examples, D. I try to tell people, women have so much power if they know how to use it. they got a ton of power, man. But they get so caught up and they forget how to be wives and how to be partners. I can recall hearing, you smell just like that meal. Well, of course, I've been in it 16 hours. I'm trying to earn a living. That stuff stank. Yeah. But how about this? Hey, baby, I got your water. I got you some water around in there. Why don't you go ahead and go in there? I'll be in there shortly to take care of you. Then I got you something to eat. I just want to make sure you're okay. How about that part right there? See, that's how you be a wife. But they don't want to hear that part. See, that make everything that I just went through, because you act like I want to be there. That make everything that I just went through worthwhile, saying, damn, if I'm going to get that kind of respect, because that's what it is. If I'm going to get that kind of appreciation and respect for what I just did, I'll go do it again and again. See? But now, man, you smell like that damn meal. Yeah. Now you know what? I don't give a damn about what you talking about, and you don't give a damn about what I'm talking about. And that's what a disconnect is. You know what I'm saying?
And when you're not used to that, you don't know how to react to that.
Yeah.
And see, that was my problem when I got with mine. I wasn't used to a lot of the stuff she was doing. We call that white girl stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, man, I got me a black white girl.
Yeah.
She'd be like, it's gonna be okay. Everything gonna be all right. I'm thinking in my head, ain't nobody never said that. I'm finna tough this and thug this thing out.
Yeah.
You know.
But like I said, man, women get so caught up in I, and see, first of all, they start looking at you and they devalue what you're doing. And they devalue, you know, if it ain't what they friends and they other friends and what their husbands are doing, if that ain't what your man is doing, then you don't hold the same value, because these other friends of yours, they're going to always perpetrate like their husbands are perfect. And then you get a painted picture. Well, my man don't do that. Or my man don't. Yeah, that's because he's stuck on a job trying to take care of your ass. You know. So they miss out on a lot. Remove the tag out the way, B. Move old Draker out the old Draker and Kevin Gates out the way. Is that old hard AJ to the max?
What's up, Kirk Alert?
AJ, what's been happening, AJ?
What's up with you, Kirk?
I don't know, AJ. I'm
How
just
you
trying
doing?
to.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Can you hear
Feel
me?
like I'm deep. No, I can't.
You can't hear me?
I feel like we on a delay or something. I can hear you
Oh
now.
no.
Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, we
All
hear
right.
you. You can't hear neither one of
I'm
us?
in the building. You said, is it my Wi-Fi? Could be.
No, I said you
Could be.
can't hear us.
I couldn't at first, but I do now.
Okay. What's happening
That be
with you?
Black messing with that be Black be DJ and he be messing with the sound, man.
Ain't it?
Oh, you DJing me? You gonna
Oh
DJ
yeah.
me?
Ain't it?
Ah, man. I ain't even did nothing. I just got here.
No, we ain't said that. That's just Kurt talking, man. What's happening with you? I ain't on nothing tonight.
Nah, just mess with you. Hey, you ain't on nothing tonight? You sure?
Yeah. I don't know. It
it's
depends
early.
on if y'all. It depends
It's
on if y'all
early.
piss me off with this topic. I'm trying to be calm tonight. I'm
It's
trying to be a little calm
early.
tonight.
It is early.
Yeah, it's early. I just so you
Yeah,
know.
okay. That's what's good.
Let's see. Oh yeah, let me show y'all this. Okay, trending topic. All right, what y'all feel about this? I know y'all saw this. Hold on. This girl here crazy as hell, but let me see what y'all think.
That's fucked up. Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working and they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while door dashing. They just fired me and the police are doing nothing. I lost my job and that was my only way to make money to pay my bills. 3 days ago, October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. Their lights were on and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me. I got this on video. I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated. I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. And this is the only justice I'm getting because I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing.
Oh, she about to
So
crash
do
out.
she have a case, y'all? That she full of shit?
I believe she might be telling the truth because DoorDash be with the shit.
I mean, she telling the truth. The deal was she went to the guy said leave the instructions was to where to leave the pack, the food or whatever outside. When she got there, the door was wide open. So and she pulled her phone out. She pulled her phone out and video and say she was sexually assaulted.
She wasn't assaulted. She was maybe indecently exposed.
What?
That's fucked up.
But what? I mean, but she in her video she said he was asleep. So if you sleep, can you intentionally do something? If you're not sleepwalking, but even if you're sleepwalking, you can't intentionally do something, right?
Well, here's the thing. Let me say this from personal experience. These companies like this, first of all, even though they are operated under that brand, they could be the like individual entities that hire and fire, right? So their support system is very, very limited because at one point my girl was doing what was the other ride share? It wasn't Uber, but it was another ride share where you
Lyft.
what is it? Huh?
Lyft.
My girl was doing Lyft, right?
Yeah.
We got a brand new car. She got a call over to the airport, right? It was from the airport to Dallas. She was to pick up them from the airport all the way to Dallas. Brand new car. Not only did she put little cups back there where she had these little bags that go on the back of the seat where
The
it
trash.
offered all types of, you know, gum and snacks and stuff like
Refreshment.
that.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
had the car was brand new. I mean, it didn't have 300 miles on it. So the customer reported that they didn't want to pay the fare because she had insects all in the car. There was just bugs all over her. And Lyft trusted what the corporation say, and they took her off driving and told her they suspended her account and told her she can't get her account back until she go get the car professionally cleaned and exterminated. She's like, "What are you talking about? I ain't got to go get my car, nothing. My car brand new." So people can report these erroneous events and get away with it. You see, and they don't have like it's easier for DoorDash and these type of people to just look past it
And
and get
fire.
somebody else and not
Yeah,
even deal
because
with
so
it.
many. Mm-hmm.
And so
Yep. They
this
just
young
fire you.
lady, is in a bad situation. The chances of her getting her money is slim to none. She can get an attorney, but it's going to cost her, and then she'll go to small claims court just to get maybe the 40 or
Couple of
$50
$100.
that she got up there. So
Yeah.
she's in a no-win situation, pretty much, because it ain't sure she might get lucky and get a judge that's willing to fine her and cite them for personal grief that she had to go through, but it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, those, and see, they getting the rideshare company. The easy way to get rid of you when you is to go on let you go. Because if you think about it, you putting all the wear and tear on your vehicle, your gas, and they paying you, to
Yeah,
provide a service. They may charge customer $20, and that the driver may not get $9, may only get $8, $9, but they can charge the customer 20. So they making money hand over fist over people using their vehicles to provide a service under their brand. But just like she has no recourse to get her money, to prove that what actually went on, there's no recourse to say that she lying. She could have made it up. He could have called in on her, like you said, what happened with your wife. Somebody call in on
yeah,
you and say, "Hey, they didn't deliver my food because you forgot to take a picture of them eating." You gotta almost take a picture of everybody with their food in their hand, because they'll
yeah.
Which
call and say, "I
when
ain't get
she
my food."
videoed him inside his home with him being
So
indecently
see,
exposed, that was on her. He could file something against her.
but
Yeah, he
that's
could
to
say,
protect
"I
her
told her to leave the
also.
food at the door. I didn't tell her to walk in my place."
I didn't tell her to look in my place. She just should have left the food there, took a picture, and carried her ass on, and called somebody and say, "Good, this man was up in there butting it."
Yep.
And went on.
Yeah.
But what message does that send though, Black?
What you mean? Mind your own business. Did the guy grab her?
Well, he fell
Did he
asleep
stand
after
up and
he
shake
was
his hand in front
he
of him?
was whacking himself off, and he fell asleep afterwards. I mean, why would you be sitting up there with your door wide open neck?
He a grown ass man, and if that's what he want to do, he want to do it.
Okay.
The message is that people, you got to be very selective in what you do these days. People, you got to be able to have the mindset, I see it and don't see it. People do weird ass shit these days, man. That's just the world we live in, AJ. You know it. People, you like I say, man, you can't go nowhere and it ain't some. If you ain't got to watch TV, all you got to do is go out in public and just look. You finna see some crazy shit every day. It's just the world we live in. Down in Bentonville, My son just sent me a picture, posting the other day in Bentonville, one of the safest place ever. Two dudes road rage, pulled into the coffee shop, mad at each other. One got out and started approaching the other car. That dude shot the shit out of him, killed him, right there in the parking lot of a coffee shop. He got his 2-year-old son. He got his 2-year-old daughter in the car with him. He getting out to go argue with another dude about an incident on the road. And the
I
dude,
saw that.
the dude shot the shit out of him.
Yeah.
People ain't taking them. You ain't finna be walking up on me flexing, talking crazy. And
He
so
could have
he
just
had,
stayed. I guess you two saying he could have just stayed on in the car.
he could have just look, chalked it up and drove
Look, chopped it
somewhere.
up and left. Just gone on.
Just gone, man. Look,
I
hey,
get what you're saying. You pick your battles, you know.
pick your battles, man. You don't go charging up on those strangers talking about nigga what you,
And you
why
ain't
you
gonna
all
walk. I ain't finna let you walk up on me. Shit, you
exactly.
walking up, you know, I'm feeling threatened for my life.
And stand your ground law gonna put that they didn't charge that dude with nothing. He had to stand your
No.
ground law in his favor.
Wow. Yeah, it ain't
Now
the
that
same.
now that 2-year-old ain't got no daddy because her daddy flexing. He in a parking lot flexing on somebody about a driving incident.
You know,
That's
that
just
happened with
dumb.
that wedding too. That happened at a wedding. The guy just got married a couple years ago, last year, something like that. Road rage. And the
Welcome
guy
to the
followed
party,
him all the
Anthony.
way.
How you doing, baby?
We got Anthony in the building. What's happening?
What it do, y'all? What it do?
What's
What's
up?
happening? What's happening?
But yeah, go ahead, finish what you were
Yeah, we
saying,
just
Black.
chopping it up, doing the little trending topics. Trending
What's
topics.
trending
What's
in the
that?
city? What's trending? What's trending?
Is that? See, y'all got it. It's your world. We trying to get through here. You know it. All right, y'all. One more. This one that was trending.
You can
And
revisit the you can revisit the DoorDash one for Anthony.
all right. DoorDash. She said she was sexually assaulted. She lost her job. Let's see what you think. She got to the destination, dropped the food off, and she felt like she was violated. Here we go.
That's fucked up. Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working and they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while door dashing. They just fired me and the police are doing nothing. I lost my job and that was my only way to make money to pay my bills. 3 days ago, October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. Their lights were on and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me. I got this on video. I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated. I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. And this is the only justice I'm getting because I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing.
What you think,
Was she
Aunt?
sexually assaulted?
No, she was not sexually assaulted. Because I do believe assault was physical.
Yeah.
Was that a perverted thing to do? Yes, but also, and I hate not being able to have the full story because I don't know if that man's intoxicated. He could have OD'd. We don't know what you're
He could have just
filming.
got through whacking and fell asleep.
Yeah, like I say,
It
the
could
whole story.
either or.
She showed up and she seen that. Yeah, we don't know
And
what
she,
mind state. You know,
we don't know if that man had a stroke. We don't know what the hell going on. I didn't see him breathing. She immediately started recording him and walking away from the door. You posted it, which is indecent. You're not supposed to be posting people nude on the internet. You're posting him with his stuff out on the internet. That can get you and DoorDash in trouble. You're supposed to be dropping off food. You're recording me in my house naked. So I don't. It's just
And
the sexual
DoorDash,
assault. The sexual assault is crazy.
well,
But
you made a great
just think
point.
about what if it wasn't a door? What if he had like a window and no curtains and he was naked in his house?
Your ass
Well,
supposed to
you
be dropping that food off and going about your business. Another thing, that's what I'm saying. This whole social media shit is drives me nuts too because you
that
immediately
video.
TikToked it. You immediately TikToked it. Even if you video it and you show it, but see, our video will be sending to my people now. Look at this damn fool.
Right.
Y'all
So
won't believe the
ironically,
stories I got DoorDashing. Dropped that food off and left.
right. We
But
in the
Anthony,
parking lot.
you make a great point, and that is that they may look at this like if we bite on this, everything every time some bullshit pop up, that's what we finna be dealing with this. That ain't
Yeah.
what we trying to do. We want to deal with people getting it, ordering their food, dropping it off, cut and dry.
And
And
I'm not
then
being funny. You
you
grown.
start
You done seen a
opening.
dick before. I'm not trying to victim shame nobody. When there's a real victim situation, I'm here for the victim 100%. If he was at that
Yeah.
door when you open it and
And
now
that dude
he's
put hands
jacking
on you
off,
or
he's
something,
being
that's different.
That's what I
grabbing
said.
you, jacking
That's
off,
what I
grabbing you,
said.
being malicious. This man is knocked out sleep or whatever he's doing, pretending to be asleep, hoping that this could turn into a porn. Who knows what's on his mind? But he's laying down on that couch. I'm finna drop this food off and get back to my car because you ain't all the way there doing that. Get to my car. You got time to stop,
And
record.
pull
You don't
out
know.
your phone
Yeah, you don't know
and
what this man
record.
finna wait. If you there with your door wide open, your dick out, I am scared of you.
Baby.
I am scared.
Baby. I would have told Doja unable to get the picture because he had his penis out and I just left. I
I'm
don't know. I go
shuffling to
my
that
camera
car.
stopped working. Camera
Matter of
stopped
fact,
working, whatever.
I'm finna take your food. I'm finna say when I got there, this man door was wide open and his penis was out. I got a picture. I'm not gonna send it, but I did get footage just in case y'all need to see it. But yeah, that food going home with me. What are we talking about? This is I'm not even. I would have seen that and immediately turned around with the food in my
Hopefully it
hand.
wasn't no alcohol because if it was alcohol though, and he was clearly whatever, like laid
Inebriated.
out,
Right.
yeah, and she delivered it, you know.
But
That's another
you
story.
said,
That's
though,
another reason to get fired.
like you say though, he could cause all kind of problems for DoorDash by her exposing his information to the public like that. She had no business
Yeah.
doing that. You know what I'm saying?
And which I don't think we done heard the end of it. I think he gonna say something because his name in the mix of it. So I feel like he gonna say something.
Because you do need to say something. Because you are
All
a
right, my
nasty
church
bastard.
folks.
Whatever you had going on, this was weird.
Hey.
You need to get here and explain it. What was you
Yeah.
doing? Why is your door open?
Mhm.
You need to explain your side for sure.
He's waiting
Somebody
on that
probably
mouth to
kicked the
mouth.
dog. It probably was hot out there. It probably
he
was
wanted
hot.
one of them-
You
them
just you
porn
don't know why
situations.
people had it though.
He waiting on that mouth to mouth. He was incapacitated.
But how was he gonna know who was delivering it? They don't show the picture of who delivering it,
That's
do
all
they?
right though. It don't matter.
Get somebody like
You wait on that mouth to mouth resuscitation.
He waiting on that mouth to mouth.
Boy,
Let me get ready.
not the resuscitation part, but the mouth. But
But
all
see,
right, now this is another one, y'all, that was
hey,
going viral.
hey, see, they done already sent a notification. Kayla's picking up your food. She'll be there in 15 minutes. He already.
They
let me
sure
get
do
ready.
tell
They
you
don't
step
see
for
her
step.
picture though.
Yeah,
But
that's all
they
right.
show
Don't
you the
matter.
car moving along the road, what road it's on. They show you all
Don't
that.
matter. She on the way.
Yeah, but they not showing her picture, so it could have been Big Black Bird.
They do show the
But
They
profile
do show your
pictures
picture.
like we got our little
Oh, do
picture
they?
showing like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
show a picture.
Damn, I ain't know
Yeah,
that.
she on the way.
Uber, because Uber, DoorDash, Lyft, all of them, they show
Everybody.
pictures.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, they
His
want
ass
you to
knew
know
what
And
he.
you get everything. You get a
They want
picture,
you to know who
car
you dealing with.
description, and tag number.
Yeah, his ass knew what he was
Let me
doing.
hush
We
then.
not fully on
Okay.
his side. His ass knew what he was doing, Freaky Frog. He knew what he
Yeah,
was
Okay.
doing.
That's why we asking him to come to the table.
Yeah, she just
Well,
went
yeah,
about it the
crazy.
wrong
Okay,
way.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just your driver on their way or your deliveries on his way. I didn't
No,
know
they
that
tell you
they
the driver's
seen
Yeah,
this.
name,
he said, hey,
everything.
she see this whopper right here. She gonna come on in.
Hey,
My God.
That's why I said he was hoping for
That's
like a
right.
pornographic moment, like the plumber and the lady. He was hoping for some shit like that.
The maintenance
because-
man.
Harlequin
Yeah.
novel.
Right.
A Harlequin novel
hey,
ending.
Yeah,
because
that's what
of
he
the
was
Baptist
hoping
phone.
Now, now look, we finna go from talking perverted to the law, talking about the law. Peep this one out. This
My
one went
God.
hella
My
viral
God.
right
My
here.
God.
Peep this
They
one
gonna
out.
go
The
hand in
law.
hand.
My God.
The hand in hand. Here we go. The law. Good law. Good
Roberta
law.
McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000,
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
I'll be late.
Hey,
I'll be late.
Now, when I first saw that, you know, I was with everybody, but I started thinking like, Anthony think, I need to see how did that come into play, because I'm tired of these people going viral with the little small clips. What led up to him saying that to her? Because the preacher just ain't gonna say that, and the congregation still coming up there.
He say in there.
I feel like this one was
if you
all
got
clear there.
1,000
No
plus
shade.
1,000.
He explained
He
it.
said that.
You got more. You got more footage.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
This is why that happened.
Please, because me and my mama been on this man ass all day. I need more footage.
Here we go. This
Thank
is
you.
what really happened.
Because
Check
this
it
is
out.
crazy.
Follow instructions.
All right, listen to me. We gonna get down. If you didn't give but $4.25, we gonna get to you today. Touch a neighbor and say, this is the day of giving. I'm trying to do it orderly. So if you're in the line and your total doesn't equal 2,000, you can just slip out while ain't nobody looking right now, and we're gonna call you to come
Giving
back.
faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do. I want everyone that wants to sow, if it's like I said, $4.50, if it's $2, if it's $806, whatever you have to give, sowing in this day of giving, I want you to join me now in the center aisle.
Yes, I just wanted to say that I'm one of the people that would never thought I'd be giving my money to a church. Hallelujah. Only here at Perfecting Church taught me that God told me it wasn't my own, it was not mine, no way. So why not give it back? Amen. My name is Eddie Smith, giving in faith, standing in unity with the vision of Perfecting Church. Amen. And sowing the seed of $1,000 and receiving the blessings to come.
Amen.
So he had given them instructions. So he tried to keep everything structured. If you got 2,000, get in this line. You got 1,000, get in this one. Anybody that's under 1,000, I'm gonna send up for y'all later. The lady jumped in line, the $2,000 line, and only had $1,200. That's why he went out on her. So she didn't follow instructions. So that's what that was.
Well, I mean, I'm here for it, but it's still I guess, a way to do. Yes, it does.
I mean, it's a way to do things, but on the same note, I'm an asshole
it's not
too.
what you
I'm
say,
an
it's how
asshole
you
by
say
nature.
it.
I told you, if you got $2,000, I need you in here because I may be separating my money. I want my thousands over here. I want my 2,000s here. I'm doing something. I'm putting them all in order. You in my line with $1,200.
What? Because I'm separating my money. Put my thousands here in my. I can't hold my peace. I've been trying. You said what?
He may be putting if I'm doing something.
You may be an asshole by nature, but I definitely feel like at the same time, before I even let that church, I would have hit stop payment on that check. You got me fucked up. You embarrassed me. I'm up here with my grandson.
She left smiling, and other people got in line to give her money.
That lady laughed out of nervousness. You could tell she was embarrassed.
And because she shouldn't have gotten in line. She had a right to be embarrassed. She must be illiterate or something because he simply said,
"It shouldn't have never been a line." Let's start there.
If I tell y'all it's $10 at the door, it's $10 at the door, and you bring your ass up there with $7.
At church?
I don't care where you at. Instructions are instructions.
No, baby,
whether you at church or whether
it makes a difference. No, it makes a difference.
No, it don't. Wrong is wrong, whether you in church.
This is church. You saying if you charge $10 at the door at church? Are you for real?
Wrong is wrong.
What?
Wrong is wrong. If you don't follow directions or instructions, it's you wrong.
There should not have never been a line. What you get?
Hey, how you gonna tell a man how to run his church? You can't tell nobody how to run his church.
Baby,
Austin trying to get in.
That man ain't doing church. That church. Let me take.
No, he just sent a message.
Okay, because you woke AJ up. Okay, so listen. It gives the movie Leap of Faith. You remember that movie with the man he had plants in the audience, or if them was his people.
Oh, kind of, sort of, yeah.
And you give the 1,000. You give. I want you to, and you get the ball rolling. Okay, so let's not act like that. Church has become commercialized like that. Church has done that. Church is a show, right? Okay.
What they got to do with them following instructions?
Follow me, please.
I'm trying.
Now, if this man had no business, there shouldn't have never been a line to begin with. Because here's the thing.
What's the thing?
It ain't how he run his church, how he decided to put on his performance or run his show. You understand? It ain't about that. It's about what you give to God is between you and God. You don't say, "Wow, my $100 people, come on down, and I'm gonna talk to you." And then you took it a step further, my guy. When she didn't have enough, and she didn't follow instructions, and because you an asshole, you understand what I'm saying?
So that's what it came.
You decided to embarrass her even further in front of the whole congregation.
And guess what?
Now this
she
woman giving you.
I bet you she won't jump her ass up there in that line.
No, she gave you $1,325 fucking motherfucking dollars of her money when you asked for $2,000. For all you know, that could have been her fucking mortgage. Because people, we fall for the show.
Hello.
Right? We fall for the show.
Right.
Just like dude. Wait, let me finish.
Sheep's
just
looking
like
for a
dude
shepherd.
said, Dude said, I'm one of them people that would never thought I would give my money to no church, but here I am. My God, you got bamboozled. You fell for the show.
The
You got
okie doke.
in the spirit. They played that music and everybody danced on beat, and when the music stopped, they stopped. That ain't
Whose
how the
fault
spirit
is
works.
that?
That ain't how the spirit works.
Whose fault is that?
There should never have been a line in the first place.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Kirk ain't
Tell
gonna
this
be
I
man
no
how to
agree.
church
run
in the
his
first
own
place.
church.
I agree with AJ, but at the same time, this is the way I look at it also. Because one of my favorite hymns, I cannot think of the name of it, but the main topic is be grateful. Be grateful.
Yeah.
When that woman said I gave 1,200, that man
That's
should have
all
said,
she had.
God bless you, my child. God bless you.
And when she said,
give it
I'm
up
gonna
for
work
such,
on the
give it
rest,
up for such and
work
such and
on the
such.
rest, my sister.
God bless you, sister.
Pick your
Thank you
battle.
so
But that ain't
much.
what I asked you
Said,
to
pick
do.
your battle. Pick
That
your
ain't what I
battle.
asked you
You
to do,
pick your
though.
battle. You pick your battle, baby. See,
Just
right then, I'm
don't.
just
You
giving
can't
you,
tell the
I'm
man
giving
how
you
to run his church.
1,200.
Just don't go
If
to the church
everybody
no
in
more.
that church, do you know how much? If everybody in that church gave them $1,000, you know how much money that church
Why you
made that
count
day?
that man money though?
Okay, that's
That
what I'm
man
trying
counting
to tell
everybody else's
you.
money.
He counting everybody else's
Ah,
money.
Why you count that
He
man money? He
counted
ain't counting
everybody.
their money. He
Exactly.
told them to bring what they had.
Exactly. He counting theirs. He said,
I ain't
I'm gonna
finna
he
be
get to
in
said
you
that
poor
church. Period.
motherfuckers last. But I'm gonna
Right,
tell
Kirk
you,
as
ain't
he
he
finna
told
be
should.
them
in there.
poor, motherfuckers, I'm gonna get to y'all last. But the Bible
Because
say
it definitely
the
wasn't no
last shall be
$1,200
first,
line.
and the first shall be last.
It wasn't no
While you
And then
drink.
$1,200 line.
it wasn't no
hey these
$1,200 line. The instructions weren't that clear. What was significant was the $2,000 line.
That's it.
So
He wanted
if my shit is
$2,000.
1,200, I do think in my mind, I especially just thinking, okay, so I'm not in the $4.50 line. I'm in the big bag line. I'm not in the $2,000 line.
But you
This is
putting
where
on
I
a
need to
show,
be.
baby.
But you knew
Yes.
you didn't have
Yeah,
$2,000.
you in the
I get
big
what you're
bag
saying, but
No,
line.
no, I'm
you
That's
in the
know
just
big.
all you got in
wait,
your
$12,000. You
bag.
smart enough.
No,
You smart
AJ,
enough to know you didn't have
wait a minute.
12,000. You
Wait a
didn't have
minute.
$2,000.
I agree with what you're saying, AJ.
What are
But
we
what I'm
what are
saying
we
is
what are
that
we
woman
paying
didn't know
for?
what
I
line to
know
get
preacher
in.
alive could have
Then
told
that's
me
her
to
What
tell
are
fault.
me,
what
and
what are
That's
I'm
we
her
gonna
paying
fault.
fall
for?
for that. That's the show. That's the show, man. They put it in
That
that
is
movie
her fault.
over. That movie is
Can
over. Came out
somebody
in the
tell
80s.
me what we paying for? What are we sowing for? Are we sowing for a prayer? Are
Hmm.
we sowing for a
Hmm.
blessing?
Hmm.
So I got to
Now,
pay for
like
my
that man
blessings
on the
now?
TV with the Miracle
They
Spring
so
Water.
they
Okay.
sowing for whatever they feel like they gonna get, whatever they
Now, what's that
believe
man? What
in.
was his name?
They
Peter Popoff. That white man, Peter Popoff. He be touching the folks and folks
I'm gonna have to
fall out
watch
all on
this
the
shit
floor.
y'all talking about. I'm gonna have to watch that.
I saw
But
one today where this little old church gifted the pastor a Mercedes Benz for church anniversary. Ain't no, and half of them taking the
What
bus.
the man OJ gonna say? To hell, you say.
Meanwhile, when you ever need something, the church gonna go back and be like, look how much seed they put in. She such as asked for help on her mortgage, and look, see how much she put in here.
yeah, now I
Stop.
do know that's true because I
Hey,
got a
Play that
partner.
game. Play that game. Oh
Black,
my
did you
I
God.
got a
get did
partner
you get
that
that
me and
one that I
Austin both
sent?
know. His mama died and they didn't help her at all. And his mama was one of the main tithers at that church, and they let her house go under, and she didn't owe like $7,000-8,000 on it.
Man, them
They
ain't
let
nothing
her
but
take it.
PMPs, man. Pimps in the
And that
pulpit,
was
man.
from the church Kurt, that did that when that lady, I ain't gonna say her name, but when the lady who owned she had a barbecue place down there, she passed,
Yeah.
and her son didn't have the money. You know, he was going through whatever he was going through, and the deacons at the church, the big deacons at the church, did not pay that woman thing, and all she owed was like $8,000. I was at the house when they said how much the bank was closing on. It was like $7,000 some dollars.
Man, I'm just pimps at the
Anytime,
pulpit, baby.
So I don't trust
anytime
the
you get a
church.
church that asks for specific amounts of money and then you don't see where it's going, then that's a problem for me.
Yeah,
Even if you
it's a
see, if
problem.
they
I wouldn't
tell
have
you
been
where
there
it's
no way.
going, it's still
But
a farce, baby. It's still a farce.
once they in that church and they believe in that, whatever for whatever reason, that's what they tithing for prayers, Now I do understand. I did understand what tithing meant.
I understand the lights got to be paid on the church. And
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
mortgage
just going to
gotta
say.
be
Once
paid.
I understood I say,
HA beat
yeah.
me to it. That's why I'm gonna say my little church, we knew no shade. We in the hood, we kind of know where our money is going, type
Crack
shit. Like
house.
Jane, we not gonna do that. Now we're good with Baptist Church off Jim Miller. We ain't doing that one. We ain't doing that one.
I'm talking about
Potter's house at one
investing
time?
in the community, you know, dealing with drug addicts and giving back, trying to help them get clean.
That ain't what I was talking about.
Did you go to Potter's house one time?
He know how to clean it up.
I ain't
That's
never go
He
to
better
Potter's
have.
You never
You
went
ain't
there?
gonna play with
Okay.
good with Baptist Church.
Hey, I went to the Potter's house one time. It ain't nothing but a show.
Yeah. That's one I would never go to.
It's theatrical.
I live around the
baby.
corner from Ibach. Never been interested in that big ass mega church. I ain't never been interested in no shit like
Look,
that.
whose church is that now? Remind me. Whose church is that?
Pastor Ricky Rush.
Oh.
I done went to that other church too out there on 20.
He be at all the hood events, all the shit. Ricky Rush.
What's that big old church out there on 20?
He the new TD Jakes. No did it.
Period. Yes. So I heard.
Pastor, what his name? Haynes or running out there on 20, that big old church out there next
Friendship
to
West.
Yeah, I'd have been out there.
I ain't never been there. I'm some people that left my church have been there.
Freddie Haynes, I think he is. He's a phenomenal
That sounds
speaker.
about right. I think that's true.
He's a phenomenal speaker. But man,
All of them are. A lot of them are.
I done been to TD.
You beat me to an offset. I finna say that. Hell, all of them are.
I done went to one of TD Jake's homes, man. Man,
to me, they don't even preach no more. They be giving analogies of some silly shit.
The way these people live, man, is unimaginable, man.
You ever been in a line? You ever been to a restaurant and you hungry, and the waiter keep passing you up, and then they give the plate to another person? That's God feeding your hunger. I be like, what are we talking about? They don't even tell stories of the Bible no more. It just be talking. Folks just be talking. They want you to give $2,000 of your damn dollars for that.
Hey, I bet you she won't jump in the wrong line. She gonna listen and follow instructions from here on out. I bet you that.
I bet you I would snatch that check back so fast that nigga would have never said that to nobody else.
Nah, she was back probably in there that next week trying to give another 1,000.
She probably was.
The problem is people need so badly to believe in something. People need so badly to believe in something, they'll keep going up in there.
Yeah.
They have used the church of Jesus and those stories so much to brainwash people, and it's the same message over and over. And the way that the Bible has been redone and redone and redone, then you don't know what to believe.
Did y'all ever watch that show I told y'all?
You better learn for yourself.
Keep sweet, pray, and obey.
Yes, Kirk, I was trying to talk to you about it last week. You didn't hop on. I watched it.
Was that the craziest thing you ever seen? Like, I'm talking about, like, dude.
So to give y'all a quick synopsis, what threw me off, Kirk, what hurt me was the young couple that was in love with one another. I'm talking about like old school love. They talking on the phone all night. They daydreaming about weddings and kids and shit like that. So this pastor that these folks are worshiping, this man that these folks are worshiping, because they're putting him in the place of God. He is next to God. If you want to get to God, you got to go through me type shit. And what I've noticed about cults, because I watch a lot of documentaries on cults, they always play the Jesus role, the godly role. They are demasculating the men and they want to fuck all the women.
But did you
That's
see
what
how
it's always been.
But did you see how he took he perpetrated and took his daddy's after his daddy died? He said he was reincarnated
through him.
But
yes,
he didn't say it himself. He made his followers say it. They said, like, oh, that must be him. He came back as his son.
And it's crazy to see
they were
how dense people are.
$300,000, the amount of money. They were sending this dude $300,000 a week, D.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's what them cult leaders are about. That's the hustle of the cult leaders, is to have sex with all the women, minimize the men. You either finna be my crash out shoulder or you soldier, or you finna be a cuckold and watch me screw your daughters, your wife, everybody else, and y'all finna give me money.
This one dude, I can't remember who it was. This one dude was so cold. He told the men, and he was screwing the men and the women, told them that he's putting God's semen in them.
Oh, Jesus.
I remember that.
But this dude started sleeping with his own kids.
Yes.
Like he was sleeping with his daddy, like he was sleeping with his grandkids. He was marrying his daddy's wives and sleeping with their siblings
with their kids.
That shit just got so convoluted, man. It was off the chain.
And making babies with them. Because they men make babies all the way to they dead.
Yeah, he had 60 wives.
Hell yeah. It was crazy.
From like ages 12 all the way up to like 40, 50 years old. He just and then he was
and some of them little girls were like, Lord, I hope he don't call on me. He'll just call and say, Austin, I'm your daughter's picked. I want to marry her. And they'll give them their daughters.
After giving the young girls worms.
This fool would give them a wife, right? And they go have 6 kids with that wife, right? And when he see fit, he just take the wife and the kids. He take them all back and give them to somebody else.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is
It was crazy. Keep sweet, pray, and obey.
I just don't understand how people get so brainwashed that they allow this to happen.
But
that's the craziest thing to me.
It is.
Hey. So he.
And it's always the usual suspects. I don't be seeing no black folks in these. Some you may. Jim Jones had plenty of blacks.
He took all the information away from them from the time they were raised as kids. That was all they knew. So he took all of the reading material and had them reading only what he wanted them to see. They were homeschooled, or they created a school system amongst themselves. So they had no outside, like they didn't even know where babies came from. You remember when she said that, Aunt?
Yes.
Like, I didn't even know how you have babies.
How you created babies.
So he did what King James did when they was rewriting the Bible.
And that's the part I was going to get to next. When it comes to some of these cults, especially when they try to use the word of God, they picking out the piece of the Bible that fits, like how Carrie Mama did, fits the situation.
Absolutely.
Or fits what they feel like is if you're not reading the full Bible and you know your word, to justify what he's doing.
Right?
Yes.
Right.
And they assume that you're not smart enough to interpret. So they interpret it for you. See,
people aren't.
This is what they tell you. This is what that means.
People aren't smart enough because they allow these people to tell them rather than them actually reading and trying to understand for themselves.
Hey, Kirk, what state was that in? I don't know why I can't remember that. What state?
Utah.
Small town.
Utah. Probably Utah.
I was finna say it.
Utah,
yes.
Arizona.
Yes.
Utah and Arizona and all of that. And he bought all that land, man. And he built the thing about it, he built a monument, man, and then kept all of the information in a vault in the church.
So he the preacher, the teacher, the judge, the mama, the daddy, he's everything to these people.
And
they
the
know
dick
nothing
layer.
else. Ooh,
And the
child.
dick layer.
The bricklayer.
And I mean
No, the dick layer.
until his last breath, he was fucking hoes. Till his last breath, he was getting them.
Well, even look, even when they locked his ass up, he's still running shit from church right today.
Mhm.
Right today. How God, if he God, how God gonna be locked up, right?
Exactly, folk. I'm telling you.
That means
Y'all
you ain't
silly.
even got you ain't even got your own brain to think with. You so messed up. that you
But that
can't
was
see that
sad.
God,
That the
God
saddest part was
locked up
that
his.
little girl and that boy they love. And what's crazy, it was a couple. They were kids, teenagers. They was having teenage puppy love, talking on the phone, sneaking on the phone, talk till they fall asleep on the phone together. Everything, sending each other
Oh,
CDs and mixtapes, all that. And she's like,
they
I
was black.
hope they were white. Hell
No.
no, they were white. He
You
was like,
said
I hope
CDs
they.
and mixtapes. I'm like, shit.
Because I didn't mean mixtape. I mean like her brother had a CD player and she had a CD and she stole it. She would listen to music. She was like, I sit and I watch his house every day and I listen to my music. And we finally got the call where the pastor was like, hey, so John, yeah, your daughter, she's my next wife. Get her ready for marriage, buy the white dress. We get married next week. And she thought the boyfriend, she was like, me and you gonna run away together. And he was with it at first. He was like, yes, I love you. We're gonna run away. This nigga called her back. It was like, I can't go against my church. I can't go against my faith. You're gonna just
Yeah,
have to go
because I
on.
won't get to heaven. If I do that, I won't get to heaven.
I won't get to heaven. So yeah, you
That's
gotta do
it.
what you gotta do. I can't love you no more.
Hey,
You his wife.
that
This
shows
old
loyalty.
ass man. At this at this point, he's an old ass man.
Black you.
Old.
Pam. But
Black you
hey,
tripping,
shit.
man.
Hey, you can't knock that man for his hustle. Don't knock the hustle. But
Don't knock the hustle, huh?
don't knock the hustle. Okay, speaking of hustling, like we'll say, speaking of hustling, these women out here hustling, man. Is this hustling or is it reality? What it is? What it is? What happened to when you see somebody you like and you just go over there and say, "Hey, can I get to know you?" What happened? Let's get to know each other. What happened to them days? Has it come to this, or are women just letting social media make them delusional? This can't be reality. This just can't be. I refuse to believe it. But I'm not out there in the dating world. But even if I was, these rules wouldn't apply to me. But I don't. This can't be real.
I can
Gotta
guarantee
be a
they would
facade.
apply to you.
It wouldn't apply to me.
Yes, it would.
I promise you it would. Not me. Yeah, I've been blessed not to that stuff like that don't never been a problem. So
Man, I mean, what number of
I don't
women are
believe
doing
that.
this? That's the thing.
But I
Identify
did hear
what
also,
number, what percentage of women are out there doing this? What percentage of women actually has the ability to do that?
to make men pay that. Like you said when we were talking, it's guys that's doing that. And like I say, I think it's mostly the ones who wasn't getting none in high school or college, and when they graduated or finally got a good job, you know, and they got money to blow. They know women gonna take it, you know. Then you have a whole, like say, the hookup culture. They just want to pay for it and get on. They don't want to go through the headache of having a wife or a live-in and cohabitating with somebody. They just want to, you know, it used to be the old men tricking, 65 plus. Then the guys start making money and they like, shit, they know them women broke. Women 8 times out of 10, a woman gonna take money whether she got money or not. Hey, you know, so the guys start paying for it. They start tricking,
Man,
and it messed
if
their
I
head up.
wasn't so blessed to be married, if I wasn't so blessed to be married, I'd probably
No,
pay
Austin,
for it and leave me alone. So
I
I call
don't,
you when I want to.
So you'll
Blackwood
be
too. I don't know
comfortable
why he hot
paying?
sign. Blackwood too. I don't know why he hot
No.
sign.
So what I'm saying is,
I wouldn't,
I'm
baby.
not
I
going.
wouldn't. Real nigga shit.
No,
It's a pride thing with me. I would starve before I do that. That's just me.
I
Hardly
would
doubt
look
it.
at it. I would look at
Hey,
it
I know
like
me.
anything else that I own or pay for. If I just
Hardly
want
doubt
to
it.
deal with different women at different points in time, hey, come on over here. I give you your whatever, and you can go on about your business. So no relationships. I'm not paying just flat out paying bills. I would pay you for your services, just like I do if I get my car washed, and I'm good.
Right. I mean, I would have to get talked into that, see how it works, and then you turn me on to it. But I don't know. I just don't think I don't think I would ever have to do that. But you know, I don't know.
You know, if I mean, gift of gab can always work. I can always get on something if I want to for free. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, you ain't got to put forth all that energy when you can just go and pay the rate.
I ain't got to take you out. I ain't got to do this. I ain't got to do that. None of that.
We ain't got to laugh.
A lot of energy.
Well,
we know this is a business transaction.
I mean, like I say, the older cats was explaining that to me. But like I say, being that I've never been in a position like that, and majority of the women that come to me, they step up to me. I never just had to tap on the shoulder. Hey, let me get to know you. I can count the number of times, and I probably still be on one hand that I ever done that. So that's
even
why
when they come up to you, you got to put in entertainment.
No, not like that, because
it's
if
up
they
to you
want
whether you entertain them or not.
Right?
But
if they want you,
if you start
the more they want
them, you gonna get it for free.
The more they want you, the less you have to do. Real nigga shit. And y'all know, y'all are deny it. Y'all are deny it. But if it's that guy you really like, he don't have to do a goddamn thing. He don't have to lift your finger to do shit. You're gonna make sure he's straight. You need something to eat, you can come over by here and get something to eat. I seen these shoes. I was in the store and this shirt will look good on you. So y'all can cut the crap. I get what you're saying, but if a woman wants you, you don't have to do that.
That's all paying for.
Well, I'm gonna give you a free game. That's called the investment, my nigga. That's called the investment. Yeah, I'll buy you something to eat. Yeah, I'll buy you I'll buy you a pair of shoes. That's the investment. Because after I do that, now it's gonna be raining and pouring from you. Because I done did that little gesture, seen it, done it. Listen,
that ain't how that works.
That's the investment. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because one thing about it, all I gotta do is this small gesture to change the way you feel. You don't feel like you're tricking now because I've done it for you once, maybe twice. I've done it for you. So now it's pouring raining on your end. Cause guess what? You don't feel like you feel like you paying back. You feel like, oh shit, she bought me that pair of shoes that one time. Not even realizing I bought you that pair of shoes down there a year ago. And I've been in your pockets ever since. So it can be done, and it has been done, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna continue to get done.
And
I bought you.
I mean, there's people out there that can
I buy you some on your.
exploited
I buy
too.
you some on your birthday. I buy you a pair of shoes on your birthday. I buy you some drawers for Valentine's Day. I know how to keep my look. I know how to keep my little facade going. But throughout the year, the bills are getting paid by you. The car note is getting paid by you. The car breakdown is getting fixed by you. All that. So yeah, I'm gonna buy you a pair of shoes a couple of times. Cause I want to keep that. I want to keep what you got going on rolling on in.
You know what though?
Cause then you said feel like now you taking care of your woman, right?
Hello, cause guess what?
Yeah, yo,
that girl
that's the
bought
key
me them
thing.
Jordans. That bought me them Jordans that one time and shit. When I needed that $200, she had me. Now, no, I done got that back times tenfold from you.
Right, and from a real brother, real nigga, real man. That only works if he wants you or if he like you. Cause I didn't have buying a whole bunch of shit and I ain't never do shit for him.
It go back and forth because you definitely like me. That's not even a question. You definitely like me, and guess what? And I'm not popping.
You just on the roster. You just was on the team.
But guess what? When I need it, I call you. I get it. It don't matter if I'm on the roster or not.
If you did the smaller stuff, the water bill.
Bet it is.
$25 here.
Ain't no $25 water bill. Ain't shit $25
No,
today.
that's what I'm gonna give you on it. That's what I'm gonna give you on it.
That ain't true. That ain't true. You get $25. You get $25 for your kids.
Kurt, she don't know me at all.
You get $25 to your kids. I guarantee you ain't giving $25 to the hoe you fucking. I promise you, you're not.
Hey,
oh God in heaven.
If anything, because I'm mine gonna have whatever they gonna already have, but they not gonna be begging me for shit.
They not gonna have to beg, Black. That's the part of the finessing. It ain't no begging being done. Ain't no hoe out here. If she begging, she already starting off wrong. I'm asking and receiving. I'm telling and I'm receiving.
Don't act what I told you last week.
That's already starting off wrong.
You know,
Don't
I'm
ask me.
gonna have to go with Black on this one. That don't happen. The only woman I've ever spent money on is your cousin,
Right.
and that's it.
That's what you
Anybody else?
telling me. That's what you telling me.
No,
Austin. I don't know the
no.
track record. I can't look the hoes up. That's what you telling me, player. I already know the
Shit.
game. That's what y'all telling me.
Okay.
Y'all,
Oh shit.
y'all
We can put
OGs.
people on the phone.
Y'all
I
OGs
ain't never
and y'all
came on here and
ain't.
bragged on nothing about what I do or said anything out of the way. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is real.
Say it again.
Ed, let me tell you what I used to do. When that shit
Kirk,
got
I know
too
you was
thick,
giving it up.
when
See,
that
she
shit
trying to
got
say
too
use a
thick,
trick, cuz.
when that shit got too thick, it's way out of my league. I ghost the shit out you. Like I lose every number, every text message, all that shit you ever sent me, that shit ceased to exist. I be like, who, what? Shit, I ain't finna be Uncle Boo Boo. I
We
can't
talking
be
about the
that
one.
dude.
We talking about the ones fly. Y'all talking about the ones that's making it obvious. It's the hoes that's finessing y'all that y'all don't even think y'all
It
getting
ain't, it
finessed.
ain't, it
Can't
ain't,
Y'all don't
it
even
nobody
know
ain't,
y'all.
finesse me.
Y'all
I'm
don't
the
even think
would
about it
finesser.
being finessed.
Black would
it
tell
ain't,
you I
it
had
ain't,
a
it
new
ain't,
woman
it ain't got to be
every
a
30
matter of whether
days,
it's
every
obvious or
30 to
not.
90 days.
Thank you.
It ain't
You
even
only can
got to be a
get
matter of whether
finesse if
it's
you know what
obvious
you're
or
doing.
not.
But
If
what she
you
was
take,
saying last week. But yeah, they can't ask me for nothing. This is what we were saying, and this topic go back to that. Let me see. This is what we were saying last. Was Kurt wasn't on here last week? Was you on here last week, Kurt?
I hopped on and then I think you didn't
Okay,
pull up to
Austin.
about
Oh yeah, you
9.
were still on there. Austin wasn't on here. Peep this out, Austin. I don't want nobody to say, hey, I need $250 for my light bill. Okay, and
Why I
Ew,
gotta be with
that was
attitude?
so
Don't too low.
cringe. She can't tell you she needs $250 for a light bill. You got
Right.
A
$250
lot of
yeah,
a
to
lot
give a
of
bitch
Okay,
for a light.
babe,
You
look,
got
I
she
got it.
$250 to give a
I
bitch for
just
a light
need your
bill.
and she could see 23,000 or whatever in the bank account. But it's like, I'd rather give it to you. Especially when we just met.
I don't agree with
just
that.
don't ask
That's
me
just
for
so
shit.
cringe.
Don't ask me
and
for
then,
Just
and
nothing.
don't
then
ask
but
me
Thank
look,
you.
for
but
shit.
That's
but but
Don't
see,
ask me for shit.
cringe.
but it all depends
Ew.
on how is she asking you too. If she asks you
Right.
in a way
That
According to
too.
D
yeah,
Black, it's with an
that's
attitude and
George,
a
the
twisted
lights is
neck.
finna get
I
cut
don't
off.
like them
I need the
asking at all.
$250. The lights finna get cut off. I need the $250. That's the only way I can bring it to you. I can't
250,
put no
I'll give
sugar
you
on it.
100.
I can't put on the cake.
If
Oh,
we
what's she
just
gonna do
met,
with the other 150 word from where?
whoever else she was talking to before I met
Oh,
her.
right.
okay.
So my thing is, I'm a firm believer. Don't ask me for nothing. That's the quickest way not to get something. But this is the type of women I meet that I talk to. And it's in the 35 plus club.
Black,
This
you
ain't
know what
no
you
I
showed
don't
me when
39.
require a
Oh,
man to do anything for me. I would hope that my essence and my energy inspires him to want to. I would never say, in order for me to be your girlfriend, this is what it takes. What I do know is my track record with men and the men that I have dated. I have never said, hey, I'm a little short on my rent. Can you help me? I get a wire. I don't date men that have to count their pennies in order to be able to provide for me. I don't have to count my pennies in order to be able to provide for me. I also take care of my parents and do a lot of stuff for my family. So if you're not at my level or higher, I understand that. I get what that man is saying, but I don't require it. It should be a desire. And if you don't desire it, you don't want to me. I also date very abundant men, abundant in mindset, abundant in spirit, abundant in finance, abundant in energy. I want a man that is inspired to say, first of all, it's not like it's much for them, but also I want him to feel like take pride in being like, my baby, I want to take this off of her plate. Or I want her to know that I've got her back.
y'all heard what
I
the hoe
have to
said.
be inspired. I have to be inspired.
See, that's the thing. I'm not even hearing what the hoe saying. The bitch said it. She said exactly what we've been saying this entire time. We just putting in the whole layman terms. She's saying exactly what we saying. She's saying
But I have
exactly
to
what
be
we
inspired.
saying.
She said she's not gonna ask him.
Shit.
Don't ask me for nothing.
She's asking without asking. It's required already. She already said it. It's required
Right.
already. You
She
already
said
know
she
what
wants
time
it
it
to
is when you
be,
fucking with her.
she wants them to be inspired to help her out. That's like I said when we were talking. I said, I'd rather see she need and do.
Well,
I
you
don't
know what I
want her
got
coming to
from you
me
replaying
saying,
that clip? Were you replaying that clip from last week? You know what I heard and got from that? That these topics be overlapping. We'll talk about that another time. Yeah. Hello.
right. Right.
Topics be
Because
overlapping.
while we was doing that, that's when the idea
Topics
came.
be
And
overlapping.
so what it is, it's not necessarily overlapping. What we do, we touch on so many small touch. Then we go to something else. That one thing that we just touched on can become a full topic and that we can talk about. Just like the social media thing. We talk about social media now, but that could be a whole different topic altogether because social media makes other women delusional. Now we can take that social media and turn it into how has it affect the world of dating? How does it affect, lives, social media? So yeah,
And I don't
that's
think
what you
the
do.
women
It's
are
like
delusional. I think the women
small
are stand.
chapters.
I don't think the women are delusional. I think they standing on business.
I think
And
they
I think
scandalous.
I feel like they standing on business. You can
Standing
call
on
it what you
business.
call it. I
That's
definitely
what
believe
she said.
what that woman just said right there. Y'all heard every word, and y'all want to retwist it. It's exactly what I'm saying,
What I
and it's
heard
exactly what I'm
was
saying.
Yeah, tell her what you heard. Then I'm gonna
what
tell her
I
what I
heard
heard. But you probably
was
gonna take what I say, Austin. Women hear
no,
what they want to hear,
it's gonna
though.
be totally different. What I heard was if a woman asks me for a light bill, she gonna get some candles. That's what
That
I
ain't
heard.
what you heard.
Yeah,
That is
that's
not
what
what
I
you
heard.
heard out that woman's
Because
mouth.
I'm not gonna be inspired to give you no money. You don't inspire me like that. If you come to me and ask me for something, that means you don't have everything I need for you to have. So
What
I
she
don't
just
even
said
like
was
you like that.
she not asking for nothing. You can already tell in her aura, I'm going to give it to you. She said, I take care of my
That's what I'm
parents.
telling you. That's what
She
I'm
said, I
telling you.
take care of my parents.
If I have to give you something, then you already not up to what I want you to be.
Whether she
Right.
inspires you or
And that's
asks,
why she
it's going to be
said
given.
she'd rather go
She
get a
never
wire,
wanted to
meaning
buy
I
a
don't
woman
need you for
something.
nothing.
Whether she's inspiring you or asking you, it's already known in your mind. I want to take care of her. I want to do it. I want to do it. She said she's putting her pride to the side. I'm not asking, but it's already known. It's already known. Y'all fooling with this woman. She take care of her parents. She highly educated. She this and this and that. Y'all already want to be on the level of where she is. It's all full circle. She's gonna get it out of you one way or another. That bitch ain't gotta open her mouth and ask.
If they like her, and that's why she said, and if you can't do that, and if you're not inspired to do for me, then you're not for me. And so I feel that because if you nickel and dime me asking me to do things, that's the biggest turnoff for me in the world. I'd rather like you enough to want to do, and then when you see that I'm not
and you will
interested
like
in
her
you
enough
like
to
that
do
to do
it. You will like her enough to do it.
then
You'll
leave
like
me.
her enough to do it. Her
I ain't never liked
conversation,
a woman that
her aura, you will like her enough to do it. I promise you will,
It's
and you
like to
gonna
me
do
what
it.
she's saying.
A
She's not
woman,
in a
Yeah,
position.
if I'm feeling her, but if I'm
And
not,
women
like
only
to me what
benefit
she
from
said,
what I like to do.
she's not in a position of need in the first place.
right.
She's in a position of choice. That's what it seemed like.
And you're
Right.
gonna choose
And then she
to
was
do
like,
it.
and she not dating for money. She was like, if you below her, it don't matter. If you can't help, she understands that.
Right.
And many women don't
I
fit in
didn't
that
hear.
category.
I
I
don't
didn't hear
think
no
that's what she
I didn't hear no
said.
understanding. Thank you, AJ. Come on with it, AJ.
I
What'd you
don't
say,
think that's
AJ?
what she
Come on
said.
with
I
it,
don't think
AJ.
that's what she said. I didn't hear that in what she said.
Didn't hear it
You're
at
not
all.
gonna hear it because that's the selective hearing side. You're not gonna hear it.
Slap
Yeah.
your
You want
fingers.
to, you want to
That
hear that
You
we
she's
can
just
do
talking
saying
it
about that
that.
thing
all
with the
by
Bible.
yourself.
We just talking about them cult
All
leaders
by
taking
you, James.
Right.
what you want from it.
AJ taking what she want out of that and
No,
making it
no.
what it is.
Y'all are taking what you want from it. We hear it clear as
Well,
day.
in
The
that
woman
case,
saying, if
everybody
you
doing
ain't
it.
got it,
I didn't hear her say that
The woman
though.
said she doesn't date down, is what she's saying. And she's
No,
saying
she
that
didn't say that either.
take care. She said she can take care of herself, but still a dude gonna come in there and he's going to add to
Be
that
inspired.
and be inspired to take care of her. So
Right.
she
And
don't
she's
see
saying
$1
if he's not
in her
inspired to
pocket.
take care of, which anybody you're dating, if you seriously dating, should be inspired to take care of you without you asking.
Exactly. So I'm not
Without you asking.
understanding.
So don't ask me.
Are we talking about
Don't ask
somebody
me.
we like or somebody we just fucking? I mean,
No.
who are we
I have to
talking about?
like you. I have to like you because sex comes so easy. It's not about who I'm having sex with because that ain't even that ain't even a factor. I'm not one who just gotta have sex. Oh well, I gotta sex you. That's nothing. I have to like you. I have to want to be around you. You have to inspire me to even be with you because I'm not hard up for no woman. So yeah. So I like the independent woman that can take care of herself, do her own shit, that ain't bother me for nothing. And like she said, even if she dating somebody and they don't have it and they not on her level, she's cool with that. Cause she able to take care of herself. So she's like Kurt say, she date by choice. I'm not finished. She not about dating.
And when she say she
up.
cool on that, that means you're not in the running. You're off the table.
No,
when
no, no. She said
cool
that's
on
fine.
That, when
she said
that's what
fine.
that's the selective hearing.
Can we
That's what
replay?
you're hearing.
You're not reading
I don't
between.
require a man to do anything for me. I would hope that my essence and my energy inspires him to want to. I would never say, in order for me to be your girlfriend, this is what it takes. What I do know is my track record with men and the men that I have dated, I have never said, hey, I'm a little short on my rent. Can you help me? I get a wire. I don't date men that have to count their pennies in order to be able to provide for me. I don't have to count my pennies in order to be able to provide for me. I also take care of my parents and do a lot of stuff for my family. So if you're not at my level or higher, I understand that. I get what that man is saying, but I don't require it. It should be a desire. And if you don't desire it, you don't want me. I also date very abundant men, abundant in mindset, abundant in spirit, abundant in finance, abundant in energy. I want a man that is inspired to say, first of all, it's not like it's much for them, but also I want him to feel like take pride in being like, my baby, I want to take this off of her plate. Or I want her to know that I've got her back.
Okay. Now, Anthony, just like last week, listen, y'all. I said, I don't want her to ask me for anything. I say, if I know she need, she'll go in the kitchen or wherever, and it'll be an envelope with the money in it. Don't ask me. I know as a man.
What that woman
I know
said
what you need. She say when she needs something,
she don't
she
need
gets
it.
a wire, meaning she don't have to ask. If they're there, like I am, and with my wife, she don't have to ask. That's the code we grew up under. Go listen to the Babyface as soon as I get home from work. With me, you don't have to ask. If we're together, she wants for nothing. All I have to do is feel like she's trying to get this done. She's trying to go there. She needs this, and it's there. She don't have to ask. My woman very seldom asks me for anything because I already know what she wants and what she needs. Because that's me being a man and taking care of what I want to take care of. And only the wife gets that type of treatment.
Like that woman said, I'm dating for a minute. It's abundant in finances, abundant in spirit, abundant in this. Abundant means existing,
Right.
available, having plenty of. Having plenty
Right.
of. If you
Right.
have plenty of it,
And it's nothing.
I'm
And
not.
it's nothing to them.
It's
Right.
nothing to them.
That's it.
And when she
Plenty
said, if you don't do it, I understand. When people say stuff like that, oh, I understand. There's no true understanding behind it. That means you're finna be replaced.
No, she
and you finna
understands
move
because
along.
she chose him. If he's not on her level, she say and everything, she understands. Meaning, if I got a woman and she's not up here, or she's not doing this in the bedroom, I understand because I chose her. You know, when you think about it you get out the hood and you think about it on a big scale, and you look at the words and the comments on a higher
Get out
level.
the hood.
The hood
That's
is a big
what-
scale. The hood is a big scale because it's
Get
street
out
smart.
the hood.
The hood is a big scale because it's street
So you
smart.
trying to say we
it's
got
street
hood
smart.
mentality?
And guess what? You gotta have some hood mentality to make it in this world. And that's on everything.
Yeah,
I love.
I
You
didn't
gotta have hood
say
mentality to make it in
lose
this
hood
world.
mentality. I say
So-
but think on different levels too.
So
you
guess
can
what?
be
When you
grounded
hear
in the
what-
hood. Common
When you
sense
hear what
isn't
that woman saying,
common
isn't
sense
that common?
isn't that common these
Gotcha.
days.
When you listen to what that woman said from a hood perspective, if you ain't got it, I understand. Guess what that means?
Yeah,
I
when you live
understand,
from a
and guess
hood,
what? I'm finna
you
get it
have,
from who
I
got it.
understand. In
You're
the
not
hood,
abundant.
I understand. I
You're
ain't
not
finna fuck with
abundant
you no
in the
more.
finances.
I ain't
You're
finna
not
fuck with you no more. That's
abundant.
what the hood.
You're not
But
abundant in
when
the
you're,
pockets. You're not
but when
abundant
you're
in the
in
finances. I take
when
care
you're
of my
another,
parents. I do the things, and I'm taking care of the stuff that I need taken care of. You ain't got it. I understand, honey. That means you can move right on along. Cause guess what?
yeah,
The
that's the
abundant
hood.
man is
Right,
waiting
that's the
behind you.
right. That's the hood mentality.
The abundant
Now,
man is waiting on me. You ain't
right,
abundant. You ain't got it. So that's cool. Moving right along. That's exactly what
right.
that woman means.
No, for the woman that's dating for that. But a woman who's independent, has her own, she don't think on that level. A lot of them don't. They date
She's
who they
also
want,
not. She's
whether it's
also
for
not dating a
emotional
man that's
support.
keeping it in his pocket and not giving it up. I promise you, she's not. I promise you, she's not worried about the man that's saying, oh, I got it if I like you. You're already talking to me. You already interested.
Or
You already
or the
here.
man that ain't got it. She ain't worried about him either.
She not worried about neither one.
She right, because she's gonna choose who she wants. She's able to do
Which
that.
is the
And
abundant
she
man.
said the key thing she said was she hopes that she's inspiring him to do that. And if he's not inspired to do that, then he's not for her. And that's anybody. That's anybody. I say that too. If you're not inspired enough to make sure it's a meal cooked if you at home, I got a problem with that. So I mean, we all have boundaries. We all have breakers. So deal breakers. It is what it is. So that's all she was basically saying. Now, will I go get a woman that I like that can't cook if I was single? Yeah. Like she said, it's not a requirement, but I would prefer that she know how to cook. That she's emotional intelligent. You know, because I don't need them for nothing else. I make my own money. So when you make your own money, you think different. And when you broke as hell and mooching on somebody and looking for somebody to pay all your bills, you think different. But when you got everything and you just said, I choose who I want to talk to. It's like, I'm gonna get with her so she can help me with my car note. I'm gonna get with her so she can help me with my mortgage. That ain't how I roll. And so anybody who got their shit together, they think a little bit different than the ones where if you ain't got it, I ain't fucking with you no more. Kurt and I, and probably Austin, know women that got their shit together that's talking to niggas that can barely rub two nickels together. But they there for them emotionally. They offer emotional support. They offer, like I say, emotional intelligence. They are there for them in other levels because everybody not hungry and hard up for money and using men for money. Not every woman. You know, so, but a lot of y'all may not know that, but
I thought they all was skanks and lack morals and was gold.
Not all of them. Stuff. It may be quite a few, but not all. And like I told you, when me and you had that little breakdown, when I speak, it's never everybody because there's an exception to every rule. Every rule, there's an exception. All men, what I told you, all men ain't dogs and all women ain't hoes. But it's a lot of us. It's a lot of them. So, and don't act like you don't know no hoe across the corner and no dog up the street. So we gonna keep it real. We keep it real. But yeah. So I just don't care for a woman asking me, especially if I'm your husband or your.
It's giving you ain't got it. It's giving you ain't got it. I don't know. It's giving you ain't got it energy. If I can't that's the type if I can't ask you for nothing, it's giving you ain't got it energy, and that's cool. It's giving you ain't got it.
Okay,
because guess see, what?
You quick to say that,
but the one that do got it is giving it. The ones that do got it is giving it.
Look.
Period.
And Kurt to tell you.
Period.
Baby dog.
The ones that do got it is giving
it. Baby dog. I have
facts.
It. I have it. Big facts. Let me tell you big facts. Just because you got it, don't mean you have to spend it. And I've never been a trick. So I
can't take it with you.
I got it, and I've been had
it with you. You can't take it with you. So
I ain't trying to take it with me, but I ain't trying to get away.
You ain't giving it, and you getting pussy. You ain't giving it. You getting pussy. You getting everything else. You ain't got it for real. If you getting it, if you getting pussy,
hey, Kurt,
and you
she say just because you got money, you supposed to spend it.
Period.
Nah, you got to put up. Look. It's people. His son just lost his job.
She's giving
he felt like you and gave up every dime he had. Then what?
He ain't lost his money because no woman. He ain't lost his woman. He ain't lost his job because no woman. He ain't lost his money because no woman. That's a whole different ball game. I ain't speaking on Kirk's son because we don't go personal. I don't speak on
no. He put it out here online, so that made it
I know,
public.
But I'm saying I don't know no full details to that situation. I don't know no full
details.
Right?
The detail I'm making is why spend all your money on unnecessary places?
It ain't if it's all your money, then you ain't got. If it's all your money, you ain't got no business fucking with the bitch.
I didn't say all the money. I say why spend money.
No, you just said all. Spend it? That's why.
But why spend all your money in one place?
What is one place? What is one place? What is a $250 light bill?
Why blow your money?
What is $250 to a nigga that got it? Period. What's $250 to a man that got it? We talking about 2025.
Let me tell you what it is.
What's $250?
Let me tell you what it is.
All you got is $250 in your pocket. You ain't got no business fucking with the bitch.
You say what is it, right? That's his
No.
money.
If all you got is $250, you need to be focusing on
That
yourself.
ain't all. We ain't saying. Ain't nobody saying all you got. You say what is it? I choose what
Because
I spend my money on.
You said, what is it to give up all your money? If you giving up all your money, because
No.
we're going back to the word abundant.
Let me break that down.
We're going back to the word abundant.
You go too much to the left. We're just talking in general. So when I say why spend all your money, why spend every dime you got, period, balling, paying bills, why spend every dime you have, whether it's 50 million, whether it's 100 million, whether it's 100 million. Just because you got money, that's that hood mentality.
And
hood
I get you gotta have money saved
y'all
for
spend
retirement
money to
and a
try to
rainy
look
day.
rich.
But you
Y'all
also
spend money to
can't die
look
with
rich.
it either.
But let me ask you this: why am I paying your bills though? Anyway, though.
Because if you got it, you're supposed to pay it. Because if you don't want to pay it, that means you ain't got it.
Really,
Men
I'm
just
trying to
can't
understand,
not just
why am I paying your bills? Like bills that came in your name.
Because you my
if you
man.
got it, you supposed to
you
pay
my man.
it. That means you don't have it by.
Because you
You
my
probably
man,
laid up
Kirk.
at my house.
Because you my man, Kirk, and that's just what that is. We're not gonna play dumb.
No.
You my man, Kirk. If I need it, we fucking with each other. And I need it, and I ask you for it. You need to give it to me. It ain't no. Oh, I don't like you enough. You like me enough to be eating my food. You like me enough to be laying down with me. You like me enough to be.
If we going together, if we dating and we're in it and we're for each other, we're dating exclusively. That's a totally different ball game.
Then what we talk about? What we talk?
That's what I'm trying to see. What you're talking about? You trying to make it look like if I'm married, I don't want to do shit for.
I ain't talking about your wife. We ain't talking about your wife. Leave your wife up out of this. We ain't talking about no wives.
We talking about dating.
We ain't talking about no wives. We talking about
dating. I choose what I want to do with my money when I want to do it.
So that means you in the category of dating.
Just to show them I got plenty of money.
Not who you want.
Just to show them I have plenty of money. Sometimes I leave my goddamn bank, my damn bank receipt on the dresser.
It's getting hot to be a player.
And you still ain't getting nothing.
Hey, can I?
You gotta date who you can afford.
You still ain't getting nothing.
That's exactly what it is.
If I don't want to give it to you.
Anthony, I'm serious. I just want to ask you something.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
Let me hold on. Let me find out something. Hey, are you asking me because you need it, or are you asking me because you want to see if I'll do it?
She says she needs it.
Both.
No, she say both. My bad.
We're gonna say both. We're gonna say both. So what's your answer to both? I'm asking you to see if you're gonna give it to me, and I'm asking you because I need it. What's T? What's the problem?
What's the problem is that I don't want to come off like you don't really need the money. You just testing me. You ain't got to test me. If we down for each other,
right,
it ain't gonna never be an issue. I don't need testing. So if I'm with you and I know enough about you, I'm gonna see how you living anyway in your day to day. You understand what I'm saying? So if you come up and you in a situation where your expenses are pushed, and you said, well, baby, I had this or this happen, and I'm falling short, that's one thing. But if you just asking me just to test me, if I'm feeling you, I'm gonna be generous to you in the first place. But if I ain't feeling you, I ain't finna just be, here you go, baby. Here goes some money. Every time.
Okay, Kirk, but I'm gonna take a pinch of that at what you said. If I'm feeling you and I'm dating you, I'm gonna be generous to you in the first place. What it's given nowadays in this generation, men or whatever, any generation, everything is being labeled as tricking. Y'all don't know truly what a trick is.
I'm not
me asking.
And I ain't
not
trying
you.
to know.
I'm not talking about you, Kirk. I'm just saying in general, like we be saying, y'all put everything in a label of a trick. A bitch asks you for $100. Oh, you must think I'm a trick, nigga. You ain't got $100 bill in your pocket.
You think I'm a
simp? Then he pull out.
You a simp.
Then he pull out $100 bills. Then what?
You just
I got it.
$100 bills.
I'm just not gonna. I got it.
Then I know. Then okay.
Then what's the problem?
Because and I'm not stimulated by pussy. I'm stimulated by you as a person. If sleeping with you,
but
sleeping with you.
So you saying if we together, you're not gonna sit there and watch me struggle.
Hell no.
And I ain't got to ask.
Black
And I
said
ain't
he
got
gonna
to
watch you
ask.
struggle because he want to give it to you when I want to give it to you. I want to give it to you when you're in the pitch black dark waiting on the candles. I ain't gonna say one day. I
Nah,
ain't
that
gonna
ain't what
walk
I
up to you
said,
one day.
baby. Your interpretation been kind of off.
I ain't gonna walk up to
That
you
is
one day and be
not what I
like,
said.
shit.
I said
What you
if I
doing
know
today?
you shouldn't have to ask because I should already know what you need. But like I
So
say,
is
selective
it giving
hearing.
the energy? If it's giving the energy we dating, and one day I just look at my cash app is there, is that the energy we giving?
Hell yeah. If I know that you're trying to do something, you get surprised with it. I said that on the last one. I surprised mine. She don't be knowing what's going on. I could actually be walking by the room right now.
You would surprise me,
and
but
I can walk by the room
when
right
I ask,
now.
it's a problem. We
I
dating
can
now.
walk by the room right now and hear her on the phone with one of her friend girls saying she want this and that, and that, this, and that, and that. And then next thing you know, when she get up in the morning, boom, if I don't have what she say she wanted, the cash is there when she goes to the store to pick the kids up, she get a ding.
Okay, so since we bringing up last week, let's talk about last week because you said something that you was on the ball, you was on the road, and then you upset me, and I believe AJ too. But I'm not gonna put words in her mouth. I'm just gonna recall it. You were talking
Go
about
ahead so I can break it down because you just
that's,
like when y'all think the worst of somebody, all you can hear is the worst. So go ahead and let me.
No. I'm gonna tell you
ahead.
the full story. The iPad story. We was with you 100%. You had us. I surprised her. I put it on the cabinet. I had it charged. All she had to do was tap English and move along. This is your wife you talking about. She needed an iPad. Things she needed an iPad. She needed the things. You were surprising her. You ordered it. This and this and that.
Right.
We were like, oh my God, that's so sweet. That's so thoughtful, such and such. You turn right around. It's recorded. You turned right around and said, but
if she would have been asking for it.
Let her been asking for it. It would have took longer and longer. This your wife, dude. What are we talking about?
Because she wouldn't have, the key is, right. Had she kept saying,
let her ask me for a tablet, she would have had to wait longer and longer.
If she would have been asking, it probably would have been longer. Because
why? That sounds so vengeful. That sounds so
no. Because it wouldn't have been on my mind. Okay, like Kurt say, are you asking
if I'm
for
asking
it
for it?
It's
on your mind.
Listen, baby, listen.
I'm listening to my
baby. I didn't say nothing while you were talking.
You right.
If you asking because you want it, just because you just throwing it out there, or do you need it? Why are you saying I want it? Because if she just walking around here saying,
okay, can I put a pin in that real quick?
If she just walking around here saying, now she's in school, okay? So if she just walking around here saying out of the blue, I wouldn't mind getting an iPad, okay? I wouldn't mind getting may mean she gonna buy it. But the fact that I know she's in school, hers got damaged, that let me know she needs the iPad. I supply needs more than I do your wants.
That's
your wants.
That's it. That's the yourself. Thing that we be talking about. We're gonna put a pin in that because I want to tackle it the point when I hear it. She is your wife,
right?
And you said I got the iPad. She needed it. I surprised her for it, but let her have kept asking me.
Kept saying, I wouldn't mind having an iPad.
It would have took. No. That's not how you worded it. You reworded it now. But what you said was what threw me off. Is when you was like, let her that kept asking me for it. It would have took longer and longer and longer for her to get it. As if you're trying to teach her a lesson.
No, like it's not a lesson. You look at it as a lesson. I look at it as just like let's just say Austin girl say she wants a Prada purse. And she just say, that Prada purse look nice. I wouldn't mind having that purse. I wouldn't mind having that. She don't need it. So he's gonna get it when he's ready to surprise her with it, whether it's a birthday, whether it's an anniversary, whether it's one of his just becauses. But he's not gonna pause what he's doing, I don't think, and just go get her a Prada purse because she just woke up one day and I've seen her friend with one and say she want one. Hers got damaged in the washing machine, so she needed it. So when I know you need something, you don't have to ask. You have that.
But when you
passing by the room, if she say,
wife, we're not talking about dating.
Passing by the room, right? I don't care if it's my wife, sister, my mama, grandma.
If I ask you for something and you're my husband and I'm asking you to buy me an iPad, you're gonna wait and you're gonna make sure I get it whenever you feel like getting it for me because I'm asking. That's what you're saying. We're not talking about. We're not
saying,
breaking it down like financial needs and how you broke it down before. If we want to do a cruise, well, we did this, did that.
The
You
deal is
said
this, like
okay.
I want to get me. I'm getting ready to get a new DJ board, so I throw it out there that I'm thinking about getting a new DJ board. It's not a necessity, so she don't have to stop everything she's doing to go buy me this $2,000 board because I don't need it. It's something that I'm thinking about getting.
But guess
so if
what?
she's
No
saying,
shade.
"Hey, I'm
If
thinking
your
about
wife,
updating my iPad,"
but no shade. If your wife is talking to her friends, or if your wife who gets on this podcast, guess what? She'll be telling her friends in the pod. My husband wants that DJ board, and when I get it, I'm gonna get my husband a DJ board. I bet she don't walk around saying he asking me for it. I'll get it whenever. I'll get it when I get it. He asking. He asking for it. I get it when I get it.
But you don't understand.
It's like put the pride to the side. If you really love a woman and you really there for the woman,
it's not a pride to the side thing.
You don't sound because you don't sound like a simp to us.
Hey, Kurt,
when you talk about your wife and
like
the woman
what?
you love, you don't sound like a simp to us. We ain't talking about no trick on the street. Guess what? My baby want that iPad. I'm finna get that iPad for her. That's all we need to hear.
When I'm ready to get it. When I'm ready to get it, just like
or when you can
it's
get
not
it.
A
Let's be real. Let's be real. Or
it's
when
not a
you
necessity.
Can get it. When you
so
can
what?
get it, or is it when you can get it?
No. I'm gonna get it when I get time to get it. When I get time to get it,
that's given when you can.
Because it's like I said, I do things by priority.
That goes back to the topic. Do we date who we can afford?
Right,
because it's given.
And I can afford. I can probably afford each one of y'all on this damn. Each one of y'all.
I'm not being funny, Blake. It's given. It's given.
No. Real nigga shit. Real nigga shit. Time out. We grew up differently. My parents taught me we do things by what's prioritized.
If given when I can get it.
If she wake up and say she want a Gucci bag, okay, you want that Gucci bag.
Talking about the iPad.
So if I'm out, it's like to say, if I'm out,
and when you got it, you can get it. It's no shame.
And I'm available.
I'm just being real. If you got it in your pocket to get that iPad today, you go get it today. That's
exactly what I did because I knew she needed. When she messed it up, I got it that day.
No,
but if she just woke up and said,
we had last week, so that's what we're talking about, Black, right there. Boom. If I woke up and told my man who got it, I need an iPad. That iPad to be there that night. You getting it when you can afford it. You getting it when it fits the budget. You getting it when it fits that. Okay, that's what these women in these streets, these women that you're talking about, they're looking for men that can get it right now. That's the problem that y'all have.
But the only thing you're missing, Anthony, is I got a shitload of money. I just don't believe in spending it unnecessarily because I wasn't raised like that. Let me tell you what my dad. Let me tell you what my dad taught me. Hold up. Let me tell you what my dad taught me.
I'm just saying about the topic.
But I have no problem getting women though.
That's the thing that the women are talking about today.
Listen.
If I wake up and say I need a tablet if I need an iPad today,
he wasn't
I
raised
have
like
an iPad
me.
tonight.
So let me break it down.
I ain't gotta wait no 2 or 3
that.
weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, 6, 7 weeks for no iPad. The iPad.
You ain't gonna do that. But it's not gonna be on my high priority list. My thing is this:
because you ain't got it to put it there. You ain't got it to put it there.
My dad taught me that he didn't allow us to just sit and bring company and play around in the living room. And I was probably about 13 when he said this. He said, because if y'all be in that living room playing and y'all break that furniture or mess that furniture up, I have to keep buying furniture over and over again. So why just blow my money on furniture when I could be spending it everywhere else? It's not the fact you're caught on not having, because I don't know whether you came from not having, but I always had. And I got plenty. I just don't believe in spending money where it don't need to be spent.
And that's the women.
Everybody don't need to think like that. But that's how I was raised. And any woman I ever wanted on God's green earth, I got, except maybe one or two. And that's because I had so much other shit caught up, and I didn't put my time and effort to even get them. Real nigga shit.
Well,
Kurt and Austin can vouch on that.
If we talk about real nigga shit, if you got it, and I say, baby, I need an iPad. I had an iPad.
You said you need? Okay, I'll get it then if you need it. Yeah.
Okay. I want an iPad.
I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna go and take my time when I get a break and we both able to go and look at it. we'll go get it. Or if I'm free, if you tell me you want one, I'm gonna want to pick it out myself. Hey,
now
I'm just
everything
saying
changes to fit the
What if
scenario
I
with
just
you. I
say,
noticed
hey,
that.
can you buy me an iPad? Can you buy
baby,
me
I
an
can
iPad?
buy you 12
And
iPads, but I'm not gonna do that.
AJ, the man that got it, you got it right there. You got it right there within the hour.
But
It's
let
on the
me ask,
way.
can I ask you
That's
another
the women.
That's
That's
because
the
you don't
women
understand,
mindset
and I'm not
today.
gonna waste no more time preaching to you on that.
Anthony,
That's the women.
As you
That's
get
the
older, you'll
mindset.
understand.
That's the
Anthony, can I
mindset
Just
of the
because you
women
have
today.
money, don't mean you have to spend it.
Anthony, can I ask you another question?
Yes, sir.
So with your child with the child that you have, is the needs and the wants, are they prioritized?
That's totally different, Kurt.
It is totally
When you
different, but
talking
no.
about kids,
But if we go in
when you
there,
talking about kids,
if we go in there, Kirk, this is how I'm looking
Have you
at it.
ever been married? She ain't never been married, so why am I even talking to you on that?
You thought you ate. You thought you ate. I'm coming along.
No,
man.
I ain't trying to eat, baby. I'm
You
full.
thought you ate. You thought you ate.
I'm full.
I'm coming along.
I didn't
man.
already.
Guess
No.
what?
I'm saying
What
I
asked for,
can't
I'm
go
getting.
toe to toe with you,
Let's not
and
go
we not in the
there.
same
It don't
situation.
matter.
Is what I'm
It don't
saying.
matter if I'm
not
married or
trying
not.
to eat.
It don't matter. It don't matter if I'm married or not. We've been together.
No. I'm
We've been
saying it's
together
not
for
an
some
eating.
years to the
It's not
point
an
where
eating thing, and we didn't grow up alike. So we not gonna.
You
I
said
get what
you
you
grew
saying,
up.
but you're not gonna
You
see
grew
what
up
I'm
where
saying
you
because we didn't
couldn't
grow up
play
the
on
same.
But you said you're not married, so that's I'm not even gonna argue with you. It's not an argument.
I can't break it down to you the way I want to because you're not married.
That don't make sense.
That's like you trying to tell somebody how to raise a child when they don't
That
have
don't make
any.
sense. That don't make sense.
I got you,
wife-
baby. You good though. You won. You ate. I'm full. You ate. Period. Go ahead, Kurt. Ask your question.
That means I'm full if I ate.
Right. You didn't got full. You didn't ate.
So
go ahead, Kurt.
So go ahead and explain to me the difference
about the whole child wants and needs thing.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna make 2 points because I want to go back to the topic and then I'm gonna venture off into that. The topic is dating women that you can't afford, opposed to dating women you can't afford versus dating women you like.
Yeah,
the woman that you can't afford is gonna say, okay, baby, I definitely understand. You got to get the tablet in 2 weeks when you get paid. There's plenty of women like that. I'm women like that. That's fine. You get it when you got it. Okay, I'll wait and get the iPad when you can afford it, or when you decide to get it, or when you decide I deserve to have it, or whatever the case may be. The latter, the left, is the woman that's saying, oh no, I need that today. I'm not asking
You
to
got
wait.
it.
I need that today. And you got
You
it.
need it today,
And
you
you're gonna
got
get
it.
it. No. I
Right.
want it today.
Okay.
So that's the thing.
Well,
It's like y'all trying to humble the situation. I want a iPad. And I'm not just trying to make this about you and your wife, Black. I'm just using that example because you brought that up.
I mean, I'm
you
just
brought that
different.
up. You brought
So
right.
right. You're not gonna understand because we different.
You brought last week's topic up. That's what made me
Right.
just
And
use
we
this
touched
more
on
as an
it.
example.
Right.
I'm not
I'm cool with the
criticizing your
example,
marriage.
baby. I'm replying to you on the example. I'm not saying nothing about the example.
So what I'm saying, Kirk, is the latter is it's a woman that says, cool, I'll wait till whenever he get it. And there's a woman that's saying, I'll ask for it today, and I need that by business day tomorrow. I asked for it. I already know the shipping, or whenever you need to already have the card on the file.
I got Prime. We ordered.
Hey, this the same woman that say she don't like me and telling her what to do.
Okay,
and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you what to do.
You said
Black.
I want it today, and I want it today. Now, if a man told you he wants something today, when we first met, you were saying things like you don't like a man.
I'm not talking about
man.
me. We're talking about the latter of the conversation. We're talking about the woman you can afford versus the woman you date. We're talking about the woman that you can afford versus the woman you like. The woman that you can afford is saying, I'm cool with waiting. I am fine with waiting, baby. Get it when you get it. The woman that you like is saying, hey, I need that. I need that in a couple of days on Prime, like AJ said. What am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? I know you got it.
Need.
No,
go. But now on the cool. Let me break this down, AJ and Anthony.
I want to finish Kirk's
hold up, y'all.
question.
This is the deal.
Kirk's question. I want to finish Kirk's
question. Go ahead,
Kirk. Back to the kid situation, because needs and want. Because when it comes to your kids, that's just a whole different ballgame. It's a whole different level of love. I live and die for my child. I live and die for
I'm
my
gonna
child.
provide everything
I'm
they
providing
need.
everything you need. Everything you
And
need.
I
Your
try
wants,
to get your wants.
your wants comes with also because I am
You gotta
growing
earn.
you. Thank you. I'm growing you into an adult. I'm
Right.
growing you into an
Well,
adult.
That's different
well,
between a
So
child and a
your
grown ass
wants,
woman.
your
DJ,
wants.
hey,
Guess what?
That's
Guess
a
what?
that's a
I
kid
was
and
a,
a grown ass
I
woman.
was,
We
I
talking
was a
about
good,
two big
I was a
differences.
good, I was a good kid, Kurt. Yes,
I
ma'am.
made
No,
all
ma'am. Got
A's.
good grades.
So can I
Yes,
get
ma'am. Woman.
that iPad, Mom? Of course, son. You
Right.
Thank
made all
you. I was a
A's.
good kid, Kurt. Just
You
like I
know?
believe, DJ's wife is a great wife to him. I was a good kid. Anything I wanted, I got it.
right.
I knew my mother, but see, that's the thing. I knew what my mother had. I didn't know what my mother had in the bank, but I knew the situation we had. I knew how far I could take shit. I couldn't wake up and say, Mama, I want a Louis because my homegirls got Louis.
But
I knew what I knew the
And we
level I
found
could
one at
take
the
it to.
Goodwill I could.
And guess
And we
what?
found one at the Goodwill I could.
Girl, you
Hello.
crazy.
So
let me
Brought
whatever
Goodwill in there.
whatever I needed and wanted, my mother would have provided no matter what.
okay.
Just
So
like AJ said.
let me make my point. Okay. So for me, and I'm sure Black could attest to this, the way I grew up, I learned to prioritize things. I don't give a damn if I got $1 million in there.
They don't understand that.
If that ain't on the list of priorities, and you decide I ain't fucking with you if you don't buy me that today, like if you put that command on me, I guess we
Not gonna
through
get it.
fucking.
And I guess that's what that is, Kurt.
Yeah,
That's
we
what we're
just
talking
think, like I
about.
say,
We're talking
it's a
about two,
different.
we're talking about two different women. We're talking about two different women, ain't we?
Right
talking
now,
about two
the
different
woman that
women.
says that, she not for me anyway. You not for me. Just like
And
you know.
and guess what? There's a man that got it for her right then and
Right.
there.
No.
And that's
Right. It's a man who got it. But guess what? I'm the
and that's
man that got
fine.
it too. But I'm just not gonna give it just because you say you want it.
That's fine. But first of all, because if like I say, if she my woman and I'm aware of her needs and what's going, first of all, I'm gonna know her whole situation.
So Kurt, you got a good woman. We ain't talking about no hoes off the street. You got a good woman and she want it. You not gonna get it?
Yeah, we gonna
But
get
yes
it.
or no, yes or no. We ain't talking about no timeline. You
If
my
you say
man.
yes.
I'm a good woman to you. I want it. You not gonna get it?
No,
I'm gonna
not
get
if
it when
you
I get time to get it.
Listen,
That's not what I'm asking.
I
I'm a good
just
woman to
told
you.
Yeah, you gonna get it.
I'm talking about Black. I'm gonna get it when I want to get it. He's still stuck on that.
I mean,
the
I'm gonna get it
problem.
when I get time. I like to shop for things
I'm
myself.
gonna get it when I want to get it.
When I'm
You
ready.
got a good ass woman who said, "Hey, I want that." You're gonna get it.
Right. I'm gonna let me explain that too.
You're gonna get it.
Let me explain that too, AJ. This is how it works. I mean, Anthony, this is how it works. I hear you say you want something. I'll wait until you kind of forget that you said you wanted it. And I like the element of surprise. So I'm not just because you say I want a Gucci purse. I'm not finna go run to the store and then boom, right here you got a Gucci purse. No. You just said you want it. It's not a necessity. So I'm not finna be in no rush to go get that for you. So I'm gonna let you say you want the Gucci purse because that's how I surprise her. She'll say, "Oh, you heard me say that? Oh, I didn't think you was gonna. I didn't think you." It's the element of keeping that surprise and that smile on her face. If every time she say, "Oh, I want a new ring," and I just go to the store right then and come back, "Hey, baby, here's a new ring." I don't do
and
that.
what that
I
did,
want her to
that
say she want one, and then like,
that elevated that gift time 10 when he did it that way.
right.
My old lady-
And like I
my
say, but
old
that's things that husband and wives, kind of do. Now, if I was dating somebody or whatever, and she said that, I probably would feel more obligated. Like, man, I got to go get this in now. But when that's your wife, somebody that you're invested in,
Can I say something?
it's kind of different.
Wait. Re-say that sentence again.
My
Re-say
old
that
lady
whole
bought
sentence
me-
again, Black.
Which one?
The way you just said, if it was such and such as I'll get it, but she's my wife. Say that whole sentence again.
I said, if it was somebody I was just dating, I would feel like I need to jump up and go get it now because I'm dating if I want to hold on to it. But that's your wife. I like surprising her because we already have each other. The love is there. I have nothing to prove.
You still got to hold on to your wife. What do you mean? You still got to hold on to that.
But my wife, I want to go farther than just jumping to get her stuff. I want it to be special compared to me just giving it to you.
Can I interject real quick?
Go ahead,
can I
anti-Black.
talk
Come on.
Can I speak on the need and want
of it all, right? Me, if I got it, and me asking you for it, right? So for me, if I ask you for $20 and you don't give it to me because I asked you for it, and then you surprise me with $2,000.
No, that's petty. That ain't what I'm talking about. That's not
you
the same.
Surprise me.
That's petty. That's not the same, AJ.
No, wait a minute. If I ask you for something, and I ask you for $250 on my light bill, and you say I can't give it to you because you
are we married? Are we dating? Or
we're
did we just
dating.
meet?
We're dating.
How
and
long?
You say I can't give it to. Wait a minute.
How long we been dating?
We're dating, right?
There's levels to that shit. How long we been dating?
Levels to all of it, right? But anyway,
how long
we
been
dating, right? We dating. We ain't gonna put all these ramifications.
It gotta be because somebody I just met, like Kirk said, I ain't gonna just meet somebody straight out the gate and I'm giving you money.
In my scenario, ain't all that. We dating.
Go ahead.
Period.
Go ahead,
point blank. Right?
Go ahead.
Okay. And I say that I am asking you for $250. And we got to go back and forth what I need or want it or what is for. Okay?
It depends on the scenario, sweetie.
And then okay, well, and then I figure it out, or you say, like, even one of your things, you say if it's $250, I give $100 on it. You, like you said,
if we just
try to put that time frame. If we've been together 2 weeks or 3 months or 6 months or 8 years or whatever. Okay,
3 to 6 months. I'm kind of in. I'm digging you. Yeah.
I get that. Okay.
I'm not coming out the gate paying no motherfucking
Time is
beating.
irrelevant. Time is irrelevant in this, okay? And so, if you can't give that to me when I needed it, then giving it to me when I don't need it,
right,
don't mean nothing.
Right. That's why I say it's a difference in needs and wants. So you have to listen to what you're saying and really think about what I'm saying. Instead of being anti-black, kind of listen to what I'm saying because you might learn something. Just like I listen to what you're saying slowly to learn. I'm not anti-AJ. I'm not anti-Anthony. I listen to you guys. I don't just zoom out because I don't like what you say. I like your personality, attitude. I'm listening to what you guys are saying. So my thing is,
well, we went
wants and needs. You said if you need it, if you need it, $250.
You be on my ass. So
if you need it,
I don't know.
No. You said I know. And the thing about a lot of women, they believe in tit for tat, revenge, and all that. But on here, we just openly talking. Okay, people, AJ. People, AJ. You said if I asked you and told you I needed $250. If we fucking around like that and we cool like that, I'm feeling you, you feeling me, and I know that we have a future, that we working on a future together, I give you $500 just off the strength, and I have done that. $500. Baby say she needs such and such all the time, and she get 2 times or 3 times because I'm like, here you go. That let me know that the fact that I feel like you need something, here you go. You need. And I don't want you to ever need when you're with me. So I'm going to make sure I give you more than what you need, 2 to 3 times. So if you told me you needed, you really needed,
y'all want to play the hero. What's wrong with playing the baller? Y'all want to play the hero. What's wrong with playing the baller?
I would give you $500 because I want you to have that to pay your bill and then this to go get whatever you wanted because I'm going to feel like you don't have because you asked me for it. So I'm going to make sure I pay what you asked for and give you that amount plus to do what you want or what you need to do with that. I don't really want to know what you did with it.
So
but
y'all want to play the hero. What's wrong with playing the baller? Let's just be real. What's wrong with playing the baller? I'm saying out my mouth, I want $200. You pull it out and give it to me. What's wrong with that?
I'm going to give you $400.
Period. That's the type of shit that
if we fuck around like that. What y'all don't understand, ladies, is men, a lot of women push men. Just like a lot of men, there's certain things about certain men that turn y'all off. The thing that turns men off about a lot of women is like Kurt say, are you asking just to ask to see if I'll do it, or do you really need it?
It's because the men that don't got it that gets upset about that.
I've
It's
been
not
that
that.
man
It ain't
that
never had nothing to do with whether I had it or not. I
It's the
don't want
men that
yeah.
nobody
don't
to
got
come
it
off
that get
like they
upset about
begging.
that.
No,
Don't.
I didn't say.
Okay. Well, you
We
can
didn't
believe
say
that.
we
You
got
can believe
upset.
that if you want to.
You
It's
can say that's
women.
a matter of mentality, then,
It's
just like you
women
said,
that
the
are. It's
hood
You can
women
believe
mentality.
that.
that.
You can believe that if you want to, man. That's fine.
But I mean, Kirk. The deal is like women will. I have sisters, and I talk to my women. Even when we break up, I ask, "What did I do?" You know what? We are cool. We talk. So I've been the dick man. I've seen the man who take them out to eat. They got a man who pay their bills. And with me seeing that, I never wanted to be the man that paid their bills. I never wanted to be the man that I'm taking them out to eat, but yet the nigga who can't rub two nickels together, he going deep in it, and then I gotta wait on him. So we see certain things going up, and then you say that's not gonna be me. Just like I was talking to my dad this past weekend, and I told him certain things I seen in that household growing up. I don't want that. He didn't like mama at the club. They fell out. We seen tragic shit with her going to the club. Guess what? I don't want no woman that go to the club. So it's certain phobias and things that can happen or you see growing up that makes you not want to do that when you're grown. And
Anthony,
me seeing women use men, this is my I use him to pay my bills. This one gonna pay my car note. I never wanted to be him. So
right? And
that
yeah,
messed me up
let
too.
me say something,
So like I
Doc.
say, I go all out for my wife because I'm
I
married.
get
But if I'm
exactly what you're saying.
dating, that's kind
Can
of
I draw
hard for
you
me
a
to do unless
scenario?
I know I got her exclusively. And
And
that's
can I
hard to
draw you a
tell.
scenario? Can I draw you a scenario right quick, Ant? Just to give you a little bit of
Because
how
I
Absolutely,
got
I'm
plenty.
here for the
I'm
scenarios.
just not gonna give it because I have it.
how a lot of
Not
men
me.
think. You ever had that friend girl or even that relative, like, God damn, every time I look up, that motherfucker need $5 or $20 or $30. They goddamn, I just gave him $50 the other day. And
And
every
I used
time
to
you
be a
look up,
sucker giving that shit to family and friends too. I
every
cut that
day,
out.
all the time they need something. So when you got a woman, it look like, okay, baby, can I have $200? You say, okay, here you go, baby. And then you give them that. Then a week later, baby, I need $300 to get my hair done. Or baby, it becomes, you get to looking like that relative that's always fucking begging. No man likes that. No man. I know I don't. I never had a problem being there or supporting or helping somebody, because like D Black say, if you need 200 or 250 for your light bill, that means you broke and got no money. You need more than 250. You need 500. You need 1,000. Whenever my
Because I don't
kids
want
have
you
been,
asking me back to back like Kurt just said. Here, shit, double it.
whenever my kids have been in financial situations and they needed help, and they say, "Hey, pops, I'm $750 behind on my rent." I said, "Okay,
Send them
what else
1,000.
you got?" The first thing I asked them, "What else you got to pay?"
Mm-hmm.
Well, I already paid so and so and so and so and so and so. I said, so if you already $750 behind, you probably need $1,750. So we're gonna start there, get you straight, and then you show me where you covered for the next month or so. You see what I'm saying? Because if they pay that $750, they already finna be behind, even when I give them $750. You see what I'm saying? So
Can I interject real quick?
Sure.
If and this is just how I've heard men operate. If I'm dating someone, I'm dating a man, me and this man dating, my car break down, and I call my dad. The first thing he gonna say is, "Where's that nigga?"
Right.
If I'm dating a man and I'm
Right.
asking my daddy for money, the
How
first
long
thing
y'all been dating?
the first thing y'all gonna wonder, the first thing he gonna wonder is, where's old boy?
Because I'm gonna
You
be like
talking
that
to.
too with my daughter, right?
Exactly. So
Mhm.
when the situation hits the fan and I'm asking my man for something, and now I'm finna go through the whole 9 yards of
I
begging,
wouldn't let you
I'm
call your
tricking,
dad.
I'm a simp, I'm a this, and
I'll be
guess what my
mad
dad?
because you
No, no,
called
no,
your
no,
dad.
no.
No. It's different levels,
We
sweetie.
finna
If we
know
together,
your,
yeah, I
we
wish you
finna know
would
your
call your
car
dad. We
situation.
would almost break up the fact that you had to call your dad.
We finna
So
know
no,
your
that
car
it's
situation,
different levels,
man.
baby.
So okay, so let's leave the kids out of it because that's a whole different situation. My
But we
kids
finna know
needing it.
your car situation. If I'm your man, I'm finna know how you riding.
Right. When I hear your car tinkle, we taking that bitch to the shop then if we connected like that. Now we 3 weeks, a month and a half in there, and you talking about you need a new transmission. I'm gonna be like, because we ain't connected yet.
So guess what? I'm gonna go ask my dad. Cause I tried to ask the man, but he said we're not connected like that.
Right,
We've
we
been
not
dating 3
connected. We
months.
ain't been talking long enough. Now
We've been dating
if
3
we've been
months. He said
together
we're
2
not
and 3
connected
years,
like
I've been
that.
knowing each other. Yeah, that's different. But
How
just
many
meeting
years?
you,
Remember that.
We need to be
just
talking for 2
meeting
years
you,
for you to
no.
help me with my broke down car.
If we just meeting 2 weeks into talking, I'll help you, but I'm not finna just pay the whole thing and get it fixed. I'll get it towed. I'll get somebody to come look at it. We just now meeting, baby. And women are trifling these days. And I'm not finna be just being used for my money. Not me. I'm sorry. So yeah, take that, run with it. Hold on.
And you know exactly where we're coming from.
No,
But
she
you
don't,
trying
baby. Hold on.
So I just saw a post of a woman who says that she is now taking $1,000 deposit in order to go out on a date with her. And I just want to run that back. She is requiring $1,000 as a deposit for a man to take her out on a date. And I just want to understand this. Like, how and what is the difference? How y'all see this as something different than an escort service? So you mean to tell me it is pay for play and you're cool with that? Like, we're advertising now that a man can throw $1,000 your way and he is buying your time. That is literally no different than an escort service. And if it goes any further than, regular escorting someone from place to place, that's prostitution. So I'm just wondering why it is that y'all somehow feel like you're taking power back. Just, if you don't want to go on dates, if you don't want to be around men, if you don't want men to come for you and spend time with you, like, just say that. Just say that. Because at this point, it's absurd to say that a man is going to pay $1,000 as a deposit, and that is now supposed to be a regular standard. And then when you go to the comments, like, it's women defending this, talking about men don't even have $1,000 in their bank account to be complaining about this. Like, what are we saying? Are we saying that you are okay with your worth being that a man can basically buy you? Are you saying that you're expecting your sons to put $1,000 deposit in order to take a girl on a date? Is that, like, you're cool with your brothers doing that? Like, what are we saying? Like, how far are y'all really trying to take this?
And Anthony, the fact that they know that my family and I have money, women will actually stay around me to use me to pay things, to do things. And I seen that, and they did me like that growing up too. And so when I got grown, it's just something that I don't do. You're not going to use me. But like you say, if we've been fucking around and I'm cool with you like that, and I care for you, we cut for each other, that's different. But if I'm just meeting you and 3 weeks in, you telling me you need this, you need that, that's a red flag to me. That's just that I can't do it.
Making $50,000 don't date.
I get the
I'm
red
just
flags,
being for
and I
real.
get- Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Go ahead, baby.
I get. Huh?
Yeah, that's a turn off for me. That irks me. Like I say,
I get the
I'm a
red flag in that,
visual.
and I feel
I'm
like
a
the
very
ladies.
visual person. And things that I seen that irked me growing up. It messed my mental up. I may need to go to therapy because I done ran so many women off just growing up because of things that I've seen, I've heard. So certain
So
things
if we're
just
gonna talk
bother me.
about what that lady said,
Mm.
the oldest profession
Escort.
in the world is what?
Hoeing.
Prostitution. The oldest profession in the world is prostitution.
Mhm.
Prostitution would not be a thing if there was not men that was paying for it. It wouldn't be the oldest profession if there wasn't a man out there that was
Absolutely.
willing to pay for it,
Absolutely.
and that is paying for it. That woman that's talking about the $1,000, I'm not being funny. I'm not shading because I think that's I don't want y'all to get it confused. Y'all are hardworking men. Y'all got wives. Y'all got women that we ain't talking about that. The circles that woman walking in that she's talking about got to pay $1,000. She's had it. She's been in the circle of the men that are
And it's
paying
men that's gonna pay
$1,000
that.
for the
And
date. Exactly.
yeah,
So if we're talking about the topic, dating a woman you like and a woman that you can afford.
right,
If you are trying to talk to the bitch that's only taking $1,000 for the date, you have no business being surprised that she's asking, begging, demanding, wanting, needing anything.
right,
That is what she is already set on the table as a requirement.
right.
So
And
that's
there
not even
are
a woman.
men
That's
that will
not even
pay
a
that.
woman you should be in her face talking to her. You shouldn't
Right,
even be in her circle. So that's what
right.
I am getting at when I'm
No, no.
talking about the topic and the latter, the difference between the two. You are
Mm-hmm.
in the woman face that's asking for the 1,000, and when she asks for, oh, you a hoe, you think I'm a simp, you think I'm a
Oh
trick,
yeah,
you think I'm a
he
this.
don't need to be in that. He don't need to be
She's
there.
already
But
telling you from the jump, it's $1,000 for a date, dude. It's
right,
$1,000 for the date.
and either you
That's my
gonna pay it
standard.
or you gonna leave it alone.
Exactly.
And like I say,
And it's men
I
out
hung
here
in
that are
those.
surprised, and there's men out here that
They
still play dumb, and still men out here that be like, that hoe a trick, that
oh
that
yeah,
hoe a prostitute.
he just
This
saying that
woman
because
is
he
our
broke. He broke. Now
that
me,
is hello.
I hang in those. I used to hang in those circles. Everybody I fuck with got money. I don't fuck with broke niggas.
Was you
And
busting out the 1,000 for the date?
and I don't fuck with. I wouldn't pay $1,000 for a date because I know my presence with a woman is more than that $1,000 she asking for. But I have a friend that'll say, "Shit, man, I'm gonna go and hit that 1,000, see what she like," and he come back and tell us about it. I'm not gonna do it because where they paying her 1,000, I can get one that like me for free that's better than her. And I've
Yeah,
done that. I did it
I'm
all the
gonna
time.
take my money and stay my ass right over here in the $20 lane.
I ain't even gonna be in the $20 lane. I'm gonna pick who I want. The fact that she got to get $1,000, there's guys who will pay that. I got it. I'm just not gonna spend it on no cash because I don't have to. The P is free for me.
So if we going off the topic, and you
Right.
that dude, and you're stuck between the two options, the options are there.
Yeah,
It's the choice that
I'm just not gonna pay for it.
it's the choice that you are making to go
Right.
for, because the one that's asking for 1,000 is bad. The one that's asking for 1,000 got this. The one I'm talking about the one you like. If we're going off the topic, like versus
The
can
one you
afford,
like.
you
Yeah.
like that bitch that's asking for that 1,000. You like her, cause if we going off whole shit, I just watched an interview with Corinne Steffens. Any man, and they call that whole superhead. Any man that talk about Corinne Steffens, that talk about her like a goddess. I have heard not one man that talk about her like a dirty dog. They pissed that she wrote that book, but any man that talk about her say that bitch aura, that's
Yes.
a bitch that'll stay with you in your mind for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And guess what? That bitch ain't free. That type of aura, that type of vibe, that type of woman, that shit ain't free. So guess what?
Yeah.
You have to settle with the bitch you like. You married her. You do love her. But Corinne, you had to settle for the one you could afford. You do love her. That don't take away the love or none of that shit. You do love her. But the bitch that you liked,
What you missing out? And like I say, cause I didn't.
she could
The
be
difference
missing
with
out as
me,
well.
the difference with me though, Anthony, but that I don't think you hearing me.
Oh, it's 11.
It ain't the fact that I don't have. I have it. I could have gave the bitch 5,000, but I'm just not going. Pussy comes to me free, so why should I have to pay for it? I'm talking about it. And I used to get bad bitches, bad in them damn Kardashians and shit that everybody's supposed to be crazy about. A bad
You used to
bitch
get
ain't shit to me.
Kardashians.
A bad bitch ain't shit to me. I get them. Bitches come to niggas a dime a dozen. I get them a penny a case when I was out there. So that was nothing to me. So I don't feel like I have to pay $1,000 to get a woman. It's not that serious to me. And I have it. I'm in those circles. I'm hanging with the babies. I done been with all these the rich people. I hang with them. They know me. They know me by
No
name.
shade, George. Rewrite your comment. I'm having a stroke over here.
Yeah, they know me.
You know what would mess me up? You know what would mess me up, man? If I got it like that, and I gave a Korean Stephen, just say 5,000 to find out what this superhead do, and then I get some $25 head that's just as good.
But see, that's the thing about Corinne Stephens. If you read her books and you see her interviews, you talk and the men talk about her. It was not just head. Head was a plus.
Yeah,
that bitch came with knowledge. That whole real smart.
Yeah,
real smart, leveling up, could teach you how to start a business, could teach you this, teach you that. And these are men that are already rich. These are men that's been in the industry. They look at her as a video hoe. And when they get with her, their mindset is totally different.
And I'm not begrudging
because that's the type of bitch that she is.
Right. And some niggas hard up for sex like that. I'm just not.
That, but that wasn't what she was known for. That's all I'm saying. She was known for hate.
The master rumors is gonna go around, but what I've heard from interviews in men, the head is the last thing they speak on. But they said that whole changed my life.
But Anthony, but you gonna see this.
We're talking about reputation versus reputation. I mean, I get what you're saying, Kirk.
It's gonna come with time, but when you done been there, done that, things don't excite you as much. Like if you used to go into, like you say, 5-star restaurants, you able to go and get the Prada purses. That don't, Gucci bags. That don't excite you no more. You own to different things now. And
it don't excite me, but it's my lifestyle.
Yeah, that's your lifestyle, but it don't excite you though. You get what I'm saying? It's not something that you just, I got to get the new bag that's out now. It don't excite you. When I got my first pair of Jordans, I wanted every pair, and I was buying them, but now it's a shoe. So just because it's not your desire, or you're not excited about it anymore, that don't mean.
For men who wear Jordans, I guarantee you they got the latest J's.
Yeah, I got the latest, but I'm saying it's not something that I have to have. It's not something I pick what I want. I get what I want now. And every pair of Jordans that come out don't attract me anymore. But years ago they did. Now all of them beginning to look a little bit alike to me with a difference.
You beat me to it. That's gonna be my next point. It's gonna be my next point. If you're not gonna buy every Jordan that's the same, but you're gonna buy a rare pair.
They'll announce it like the new Jordan dropping tonight, and the color is just different.
But I'm like, black. You're not gonna buy the same Jordan that looks the same as every last Jordan. But guess what? You will pay for a rare pair. You'll pay for a rare pair, wouldn't you?
Yeah, if it's rare and I like it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
you'll pay for a rare pair.
Like I say, it's levels to it. But
and there's bitches out here that are rare that you are willing to pay for it, just like you are willing to pay, like them preachers be preaching. You are willing to pay for the rare bitch. You're willing to pay for the rare.
Because I can get the rare bitch.
I guarantee it.
I ain't gonna pay for a bitch, man. I didn't have them. I'm sorry. They just don't. Sex don't. It's not something that I just hard up.
We're talking about just sex.
Well, women, I'm not hard up. I pick the woman I want, and I'm good. You get what I'm saying? So that don't. It's a difference. Now, if I was still out there, man, you can really, really go deep. But I'm not out there anymore, so I didn't had all the women. That's why I decided when I wanted to settle down. It wasn't let me settle down because of this, or I ain't gonna find we done been together forever. I didn't do a may as well wedding. I picked who I want. I know 5 years later, we got married. So it's like I knew what I was doing. A lot of like my brothers and stuff, some of them married because the girl was pregnant. Not me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I picked who and what I want. So a lot of things that I speak on, you got to look at it too. And if I was still out there, me and you can go back and forth every day. But I came up very privileged. Women never was a problem. I've been having women since kindergarten, Head Start actually. I had a white and black girlfriend in Head Start. So women always been, that's nothing. So paying for sex, I guess too, that's why it's never been a thing because I never had to do it. And
because you're not going for that. You're not. So the woman that's asking for $1,000 for a date, you said you're getting it. You will get it for free.
I didn't have that. I didn't have that. But she would charge them that $1,000 and not me.
I
Austin
doubt
then
that
dated
highly.
women that Austin then dated women that's charging niggas to pay her rent, light bill. He fucked her for free. We don't. They know who to ask that shit from, and we
Okay.
have money. Austin had money. I got money.
For the topic though, do we date who we
The
can
guys,
afford?
the guys
or do
date.
we
A lot of the
date who we
guys have
like?
to date nowadays. They have to date women they could afford. Men like me who have the money, I dated who I wanted to date.
You're
It
dating a
wasn't
woman
no
that
who
you
I
can
could afford
afford,
because I could afford the bitch. But I
but you're
dated
not
who
willing
I
to. So you're
wanted to
dating what
date.
you can afford.
No, I date because I can afford all of them if I
twist
wanted
it.
to.
You can't
But I
twist
just don't. I'm not that hard up. But for the average guy, from what I'm seeing, the way it's going, guys nowadays have to start dating who they could afford. Everyone's not privileged enough or fortunate enough to have money and able to pick who you want. I just happen to be one of those guys who can walk in the room and pick who the hell I want, whether and don't have to spend what the guy next door to me have to
I
spend.
highly doubt you were getting the $1,000 woman and giving nothing.
Dude, Kurt, will you tell her any elite man? You don't know me and I can't argue with you, but Austin to tell you too. I don't date riffraff. When guys see me with something, they say, "Man, how did Black get that, dude? How did this that?" And she driving Lexuses and
There's pretty dense
BMWs and
women. There's gorgeous women that are dense. There's gorgeous women that are not on that level of the bitch that's asking for the 1,000 mentally.
right, and it's bitches that's asking for the
they're
1,000 that's not
settling.
on that level either. Because if the bitch got to ask for that, she lacking somewhere. 8 times out of 10. I mean, it goes both ways, baby. It gets deep, but like I
I'm
said,
sure
you
it
just have to.
does. It goes both ways.
time is
I'm sure.
Hold up.
Period.
Yeah, my time too, though.
Nothing wrong with going on a nice date, especially if you're kind of into it. But when she trying to order bottles and wine and you know what I'm saying, champagne and everything, $300-400 up,
her purse was left in the trunk. Get out of here.
But if she used to that lifestyle, you got to understand what ballpark you playing in. You know
Which is what I was about to say. I mean, men be signing up for these women, bro, that be, you know what I'm saying? This woman is used to dating men that got money.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't, you know what I'm saying, start talking to this chick and think that she about to go eat at McDonald's, man. That's not her lifestyle. And if you can't rise to what her lifestyle is, you need to walk away from her. Don't waste your time trying to dumb somebody down or
try to finesse her. Try to finesse her.
Oh, yeah, of course. You should always try to see if you can get it without. You know what I'm saying? But if she gonna stand on it, then, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
And that's what I believe your point is, Black.
You gotta do what you gotta do. The
You are
guys gotta
finessing
do
to
what
get
they
it
gotta do.
without.
It ain't so much as finessing. Majority of the women, they come after
to
me.
get it without.
No, majority of the women they come after me because I'm not thirsty, and a lot of women they like that challenge in those circles that you're talking about. I've been to the mansion parties. They used to throw them in Shreveport all the time, and they had none but top notch models. It's one down there where she at that know me, in Dallas. So when women are baddies, as y'all call them, the art of rejection makes them want that guy more. That thirsty guy, oh yeah, they gonna tax the shit out of him. But if one come over there and they holding a general conversation with me and I'm just talking to her and I'm still looking around, ain't paying her no mind, every time I look up, that bitch in my face. Every time I look up. Let's see. AJ, who is that? That was AJ that dropped?
I think so.
Okay. But yeah, and I've been to video shoots down there in Dallas. I know models in Dallas that's getting top dollar. They own their shit. But like I say, it's the art of rejection. It's kind of like, and before you got with your relationship, let's just say it's this guy that all the girls was crazy about, a heartthrob or whatever. When you see him, you treat him like he regular. He gonna be like, hey, that girl, hey, you rejected me. It's something about you rejecting him or not paying him no mind that made him want to get to know you more than that bad bitch in the corner all up in his face or your friend all up in his face. He might come to you and say, yeah, your friend was kind of sweating me, but I was kind of digging you. He was digging you because you didn't pay him no mind. So That also works.
That's still an art of finesse.
I mean, it may be an art of finesse too. But right. So just because you finesse somebody don't mean you don't have it.
Because
that just means that ain't what you.
That's a part of the game. That's a part of your game.
Well, sometimes, can I say this? Sometimes, and you blessed. I know I've been. I know he's been. You're blessed with a gift of. You have certain charismas that attracts people. It's like that nigga a chick magnet. When he did some research on me, somebody that he didn't know we worked together. He came back and said, "Oh, you know my boy Kurt?" He's like, "Yeah, I know me and Bo Rock." That's what they call me, Bo Rock. He said, "Man, that nigga was going through him. Like that nigga was."
And these were riffraff women he was messing with. These were women that men would have to save their money up just to walk to her and say something because they know she gonna ask for some shit. Because she was on her shit, she had plenty of money, and he was able to get it for free.
I used to walk on my job, and since I worked independently on my job, like I worked off to myself, I go back to my station. I have 4 or 5 numbers and shit of, "Hey man, Kirk, stop by my station when you get off. Kirk, call me when you get the chance. Kirk." It was just never ending. And see, I was married at the time. I was trying to take care of a family. And so like people didn't even know like where I worked at. They would ask, "Hey, what station Kirk work at?" They couldn't find me. You know what I'm saying? Because word that got out, I just had this thing about myself. I was quiet. I didn't tell everybody what I was doing. I went out there spreading rumors. "Oh, I fucked so-and-so. I fucked so-and-so." I didn't do that. They come get with me, and they just wanted to hang out. They just wanted to know what I'm about. They heard about that. It's like word got around. "Girl, that nigga
Right.
there. That nigga there." So
And it's spread. And so others have to pay them.
Charisma.
Women like who they like too, y'all.
You ain't even got to do the work. Like they never asked me for.
Women like who they like, and the ones they asking for money, they really don't like them dudes. They just getting paid.
9 to 5, but he barely making. He make $1,000 a week. That's nothing.
$1,000 a week is a lot of money. I now understand why this new generation does not want to date at all. Come here, because it seems incredibly tiring, right? There's so much pressure involved. Relationships nowadays seem more transactional than they do actually romantic, right? Because $1,000 a week is actually a good amount of money. That's $4,000 a month. And for one person, that's not bad at all. Now, to sustain 2 people's way of living off of that won't work, but that shouldn't be the case in the first place, right? When it comes to relationships, you should want to date somebody that makes you feel loved, respected, and feel safe and protected, and you can build a future with, right? You should want to spend money on your partner because you want to, not because it's obligatory, because it isn't, right? In this economy, if you're looking for somebody to just pay for everything, you're not looking for a partner, you're looking for a caretaker. And I'm pretty sure if you tell anybody, "Hey, do you want to be in a relationship where you just pay for everything?" I don't think they want to do that.
And so that's where I feel like this generation is going, where it's transactional. They literally have to have money just to go to one date. You have to have a whole lot of money to get to know somebody. And when you've been there,
you
done
don't
that.
though. That's what they think, but you don't though.
I mean, to you, AJ, because you didn't. Okay, if a woman ain't been living on her own,
insult me now.
if a woman ain't been living on her own, hey baby, me and you cool. Y'all anti-black, and I love it. But I'm on y'all team. You done paid your own bills. You done raised your kids. You got your own money. Of course, you gonna see things different. So the 35 plus.
I'm the old woman that done been a hoe and now she want to go settle down.
No. I'm saying no. I ain't talking on that level. Right, that ain't what I'm talking about right now. That's not what I'm giving you props on. When you grown, you done been paying your bills, you raising kids, you doing your thing, you see things different than that 20-year-old and that 25-year-old that's all about that bag. You know
It's
what I'm
a
saying?
lot
You
of
gonna want
25-year-old women that are out here on they grown woman shit out
right.
there getting a bag,
But
right?
it's a lot of
And
them
they
it's a
ain't
lot of them
looking
that's
for no
not. I
nigga
mean,
to take care of them.
but
Now,
those ones
on the
that
other hand, on the contrary, I will give you, there are some young ladies who would think that, they could, but you know what? Those young ladies that sit around and think that men are supposed to take care of them, they don't want to do nothing. It don't necessarily mean that what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I have to think about the word I'm looking for.
But at that age, you're not looking to build with nobody. I know at 20 I wasn't, 25
But
I
a
wasn't.
lot of them are. So you can a lot of them, they be in one-on-one relationships. You can't get them to date other people while they
It's
talking to
more of them
somebody else.
single than it is trying to get in hitched up relationship. Now,
Because even though the topic is about dating who you like and I'm guessing it's men versus women, but it's some bums out here.
right.
Wanna
And they
let a bitch work while you take my car and while you this, you that, and you play on
I
a
wanted to
video
bring
game and
that
you
up
this and that.
too. But it's
But that's a
why
topic
do
for another
women do
day.
that,
Cause I ain't gonna hold
Anthony?
y'all. We
Why do
about to
women
get up
do
at
that?
6 a.m. over here, so I'm probably finna get up out of here. That's the
Okay,
topic for
but
another day.
I'm with AJ. Let me see. Hold on. This one, I think. Hold up,
I
y'all.
don't require a man to do anything for me. I would hope that my essence and my energy inspires him to want to.
Stop asking men for shit that you cannot do for yourself. If your bank account cannot buy it, don't expect him to do it. That is crazy to me. Like, I actually don't understand that logic. Some broke ass girls will be sat in their parents' house, chilling, who have never paid bills in their life, will be talking to somebody on their phone on the internet and be like, I want you to fly me to the Maldives.
Who the fuck is going?
Who are you?
And then the
I
first question is, baby, you got your passport? It's some men that are at.
Yeah.
I don't make a shit. So she from the UK. She ain't African. Because first of all, African mothers and fathers don't even play that shit. Don't even come up here with my talk to my daughter if you ain't got it in the bag. Don't even
I
come
know,
here.
right?
What do you feel is a decent amount to spend on the first date?
Oh, I don't think it matters.
What? You don't think it matters?
No.
The internet is going to come for you heavily for this.
I think these girls that feel like the date that they take you on defines the man that they chose, they're full of crap. It's absolute BS. I think that it's a woman that's looking for the bigger, better deal, that has the audacity to say, I can't believe you want to bring me to the Cheesecake Factory. A lot of these dating scammers that literally go on a date every night just to be able to eat something, you're lucky you're eating tonight because you probably can't afford to do it yourself. These men don't give money, they give bags these days, and you can't eat that. So be grateful that you got some food, and be grateful that a man put in enough effort to take you somewhere. And that's the problem. I personally feel like that's the problem with today's day and age. Like, a lot of men are becoming lazy in dating. They're becoming lazy in the pursuit because there's no appreciation for what they do. And now women have these super high entitlement level thoughts that they deserve to be brought to freaking Bora Bora on their first date. And it's like, who are you to even ask for that? What value have you brought to that man? It's audacity. It's the audacity for me.
Audacity for me.
And on top of that, you should want to be friends with the person that you're choosing anyway. If I don't like you, I'm not going on a trip with you. I'm sorry, but Instagram photos on, no. Homegirl, be grateful that man put in some effort. And you know what? The more appreciation that you choose, the better treatment you'll get.
Bar.
That's what I think.
Bar.
I don't think the amount of money matters. I think that just do something that you like. If that man likes you, you like to go, take me salsa dancing. It's free on Wednesday nights before 10 o'clock. And then it's $10 to get in. And I would love that. Buy me a bottle of water because it does get hot and I do sweat, or let's go for a walk in the park. Or let's sit in a car and eat ice cream and talk about aliens, like whatever it may be. But that's because are you out here just trying to go on nice dates, or are you out here trying to get to know a person for partnership in life?
Those are levels. It's
I'ma say
levels.
She's
this.
not
I'ma
going
say
to no
this.
walk. She's not going walking and sitting in no park
Yeah, in y'all eyesight.
or
Good
nothing on
eyesight.
no front.
I'ma say this, and then I'ma have to get up off here. Like I said, everybody here got to
It's
get
been
up
a
for the
pleasure. I
school,
love
for
debating
the
with you.
work.
Go ahead.
But I'ma say this is the stigma between the black and the white community. I'm gonna tell you one thing I know. What I have noticed, you see, my child is up because I'm up now. She up saying bingo because she think we kicking it. We not. It's bedtime. But the stigma that white women put on their daughters, and I'm being dead ass serious. I'm not hot sign. I'm making this a race thing. When you go to college, when I send you to that PWI. When I send you to that PWI, by the time you graduate, your husband has already in his pursuit of a degree, of his doctor's degree, you are all, and once he graduate and he becomes that doctor, within his first year of practice, you are already pregnant and you are already married. They are
Married.
already
Yeah.
setting their daughters on the goal, because it's black men that's looking at it as tricks and ships and this. We talking about setting someone up for life. Even in Indian culture, a woman said, even though I was dating a boyfriend, I'm already in an arranged marriage, and I hated my mother for having me in an arranged marriage. The arranged marriage, she said, that was the best thing for me. He was the father. My dad talked to his dad. His son, he already knew my son is going to become a doctor. My son is going to become a surgeon. My son is going to do this.
Right.
He's already in the perfect status to take care of your daughter, take care of your life. Then white women, when they send their daughter to their college, yes, you get your education, but you need to be looking for your husband.
Right.
You
And
need to
guess
be
what?
already,
And then I'm gonna let you go.
setting up. You already need to be set up for life when you get out of
Right.
college, because your husband is going to be a doctor making these figures. Your house is already being built. You this, you that. You're pregnant now. Y'all have a family. You're married. You're in $1 million home. You don't have to come back here for nothing, because I've already built it in you that man that you're pursuing at that college, don't just be you fucking the dumbass in the frat house that's drinking Everclear. You need to be looking at the one that's taking the medical courses. You need to be dating for this particular reason.
And also, AJ, Anthony, what you missing? Then we know you got to go. Is they train them, they raise them and bring them up to be wives. That's what our community is not doing. Unfortunately.
But if you say that,
things could be
and you true.
A lot of us not. I know everybody anti-black, but Google that shit.
No,
I'm
that's
not just
true.
talking out my ass.
But
I said
we can talk about the kids, but we're the
things can be right
parents.
at
I mean, so it's on us. Or what?
Right,
We can
it's
talk
on
about
us.
this
A
new
lot.
generation
I'm
and
raising
how these
mine, but it's
20-year-olds are. We can talk
Right.
about how these are,
Because you don't want your daughter
we're the
They
bringing home a
raised
man
to
that
shake their ass on Instagram. And a lot of them probably not even gonna go to college. And if they do, they'll drop out before the second year.
Well, they be dating these old trending ass niggas. He tatted up. He smoking blunts online.
They dreads. And he got dreads.
He got the dreads and all of that shit. He cute. That's the attraction. He cute. That's not where he can lead them in life or help them build in life.
And that's and you see, Anthony. Now that's a different topic. Even though we touched on it, now we can talk about that. So you feed off of your topics.
Biggest asset is he cute.
And you brought that up.
But y'all, but also my thing is, when we go back to training them up to be wives, it's plenty of black women that are. It's plenty of black women that, because if we're talking about the white women, we're talking about staying at home moms and soccer moms and this and that, and you know how to cook, and you know how to tie, you know how to iron a tie and tie a tie on in the morning. You know how to get up and make sure the laundry is done. You know how to do that. There is plenty of black women that are doing that and know how to be wives, from watching their mothers cook, clean, do this and that for dad, and things of that nature.
Well, where they fall short at?
Because as soon as they ask you, it's a problem.
With who?
As soon as they ask you, it's a problem. As soon as they ask you, it's a problem. They're doing everything that they need to be doing, but as soon as they ask,
Don't
it's
ask.
a problem.
Don't ask unless you need it. And we've been well. Don't ask unless we know each other, and we roll like that.
Holla.
I'm not just gonna
I'ma
give
holler
you
at
because I
y'all.
got
I
it.
gotta get this kid down.
And
Goodbye.
I just want to say this one thing. You know
No,
damn well
to Anthony, because
these
we
women ain't
gonna
even
chop.
cooking no more, man. And you need to tell
Well,
them
mine do.
these young women ain't even cooking no more. That shit out the
We had stuffed spinach chicken breast last night.
Sounds
The
good.
crusted chicken breast last night.
Good night, y'all.
All right,
night,
it's been a pleasure. Anthony. Shoot me when you shoot me that whatever you talking about
You ain't
in the
gonna use
morning.
it. I did shoot it. I gave a whole
Yeah,
synopsis.
but I'd already done
But
that because
I
I
figured
waited.
that.
I
I
thought you
figured
was gonna
that.
send it by Sunday. When I
I
don't
know,
get
I
a
figured
response
that.
by Sunday, you sent that Monday.
I know.
So
I said that. I said I did send it on Monday. The topic was probably been picked.
yeah, but actually it wasn't. I was scrambling, and then when I see it, I went on and just threw something out there. But throw that, and we'll do that next week.
All right.
And
Y'all
send
have a
some
good night.
videos. Send some videos to support it, so I'll know what we're talking about.
Of the topic I sent you the other day.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
bet that up. All right.
All
Y'all
right.
have a good night.
All right.
Good night.
So yeah, I love all my anti-black people, but if y'all would stop focusing on trying to go against everything black say and listen, you just might learn a little something like I do with y'all.
Say give people pause, honey.
It's not a anti-black. Let me go against what he say, even though he
We
right,
ain't
but let me
going
try to
against
find
it
something.
cause it's you. We going against what you saying, not cause it's you. It's just what you saying.
But y'all be sounding stupid, and because what I say makes
now
sense.
You calling me a name.
No.
I just said I
A
don't
lot of
agree
times,
with
no. A lot of times when you try to go against something just to go against, it don't make sense.
No, I
Instead
said
of
we're not going against it because
instead
we
of
just
you
going
saying
against it because
instead of you saying like I try to give you props. I was like, when you on another level, when you didn't raise the household, you making your own money, you gonna see shit different than the broke bitch that's 20 years old. And I know a lot of 20-year-olds that's on their feet. They make more money than me. They got their shit together. Yeah, but it ain't too many.
These young women are on their shit. They
Not a lot of them,
are.
baby. Not a lot of them. But instead of you taking your, because you do, but even though they on their shit, they not mature as you. So the
But
things that
no,
excite them
I
don't
gave you
excite you,
that.
sweetheart. No matter
I
how you
get
try to
that.
dress that,
But
baby,
that don't
y'all
mean that don't
the
mean
20-year-old
just like you're
man,
saying I can't speak
20-year-old
on it if
man,
they ain't married and this and
the
another. I
things that the
can.
20-year-old man, even the things that the 20-year-old man get excited about, I don't. You done been there, done that. So have I. So have Kurt. So I was giving you props that you're not gonna be impressed because a man walking around with Jordans on and he riding the Escalade. You don't care. Is that Escalade money going in your bank account? That's what you care about. But the young bitch don't care about that. I got me a man with an Escalade. I'm finna be driving his truck. Girl, I'm in his truck right now. You don't do that. You done been there,
I've been
done that.
her. I've been
Thank
her.
you.
I thought like her. I've seen her. I've been her. I've
Right.
been around
So
people
that's
like
what I was
her.
saying when they
So
were saying the
I
women
can't
saying this.
understand that.
Yeah, they call
I can't
it what
understand
you
that.
call the ooh wee crowd. Ooh wee girl, look.
Yeah, you done been there, done that, so you don't think the same. Just like men that's hard up for cat. When you done been around, didn't have women and getting whatever thrown at you, seeing it's just another, you pick what you want at that time. And then what y'all don't understand is, which you should, just because you have money, don't flaunt it. You don't have to just spend money because you got money. And I'm not gonna pay for no cat. I'm not even gonna pay for no woman. That's why I picked the woman I want. I don't believe in going to strip clubs because I don't like being teased. I'm just a different being altogether. I'm sitting up in here in a strip club throwing dollars to a bitch on a pole, and then I gotta come home to my woman. That's bullshit to me. If that's the case, let me find me a bitch that favorite diamond, put me a pole in my room, and let her spin on that motherfucker. And I throw dollars at her. And when I get through, she put it in her pocket. I pick it back up and put it in mine. I think different. I always been different and out of the box. I never went
Well,
the
in
flow
that
of the crowd.
scenario, just go home and throw the ones on your woman.
Right.
In that scenario.
Instead of
That's
doing
fine, too.
I don't believe in
But
the
the
strip
thing-
club thing. I don't believe the
But
moral
here
of the
go the
story
one thing
is
I think
the moral of the story is find and date who you want, and you don't have to worry about that. Like If you know you like a man that's fit, like either 50 Cent, Ghost, or something like that, find you somebody that you like. That
But
fits
that's
all
the
your
problem
features.
with the topic. Do we date who we want or who we can afford or who we like? Sometimes we can't
I'm fortunate
afford who we
enough. I'm
like.
fortunate enough to afford and date who and what I like. But everybody can't be in that same category. So I think majority of the people, because of the economy and the way that social media is making out the women delusional, they're going to eventually have to start dating who they can afford. I don't have to date.
I don't see
I got
anything
who I
wrong
want.
with dating who you can afford. Date who you can afford.
But
Date who you
here's the
can
one.
afford.
Here's the
Date
one
who you
thing
can
that
afford. That way
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
date.
worry
I'm gonna
about it.
date. I'd rather date who I like, because who I like I could afford too. So when you bread it up, you got the best of both worlds. So I found who I liked and I can afford her. So I got the best of both worlds. But everybody is not gonna be as fortunate as me. And I
the
understand that.
the,
So when
the
people come
only
to me and they ask me, I think you need to date who you like, because something happened if you date somebody you could afford. What happened if you lose your job and you get laid off? Now you can't afford it anymore. Then what? She goes to somebody else. So you need to date somebody you like because there's an emotional connection there. That's just how I see it. And when you done had everything, you got money, you living the way you want to live. I need emotional intelligence. I don't need to be paying a bitch to stay with me. And if I lose my job, I'm worried about if she gonna leave me and go to the next man that got some money. So I like peace and stability. So I'm gonna
the
date
thing.
who I want to date and who I like
Okay,
compared to who they trying to afford. Because when you lose your job, ain't shit you can do. You get down bad, your health fall down. You break a hip. You get sporadic, whatever the side, whatever that people get now. When your congestive heart failure, when your ass can't work, will she still be there? If she just with you because you could afford her, I don't think that's a stable relationship. That's just me. But it may work for some people. I'm just not gonna take that gamble. So I pick who I like. Because if I like her, I'm gonna be there for her thick and thin, and I know she's gonna be there for me because I ain't finna just fall for anybody. So that's just me. And what's your thoughts on that, Kurt? Date who you could afford or date who you like?
thank you.
Which one? You gonna date who you could afford, or you gonna date who you like?
I'm gonna date who I like. But the point we both been trying to make, we ain't never said we wouldn't do for our women. It's just that we prioritize certain shit. You don't just do everything that come up. Don't always necessarily have to be.
And it's not that
I
you don't
better.
have it. It's
I
just
better.
that
I better
she
do this right now. I'm not.
yeah,
I don't work like
she
that.
got an iPad. She got an iPad 14, and now she say, the iPad 16 just dropped. I want the iPad 16. You supposed to stop all you doing and go and get her iPad 16 when ain't shit wrong with the iPad 14 just because she said she wanted. That would be when I hear things like that and we don't need it. Those are Christmas gifts. Those are just because. Those are anniversary gifts. So those things are stored up. That's how I was raised. Dad did mom like that. He'll see she looking at the new Samsung phone with the picture camera, so he surprises her with that on her anniversary. Or when she graduated college, he got her the laptop that she wanted, the Lenovo. She had an HP. She seen the Lenovo when they was in Best Buy. He surprised her with the Lenovo. So when you're in a relationship, it's not that you can't afford it or you wait until you get paid for it to get it. No. I like surprising mine. Cause she be looking like we got X amount of dollars in the motherfucking bank, but I still surprise her with shit. I just don't jump up just because she said, "Ooh, the iPad 17 just came out." Okay, well you just got that 16 last year, 6 months ago. So that's not a necessity. But if hers
But if
break,
that's how she was
if
raised,
that
and
one
that's how her
breaks, if that one
father, if
breaks,
that's how
if
her
that one
father
breaks,
raised her, if
if
that's
that one
how her
breaks,
father raised her, though, then
her
that's what
father
her
wasn't in the household.
expectation is.
I was
But
blessed. The father wasn't in the
okay, so
household. But if but
good,
if her
but
14 break, if it breaks or she damage it, I'm gonna get her that 17, and she's gonna think she's getting the same one through Apple Care. No. I upgraded and got you the 17 that I heard you said you wanted. Like I say, it's just different when you're.
But if that woman was raised, not talking about your wife, using your example though, if that woman was raised a certain way where her father provided for her,
right,
and she had the expectation that you're her man now, you supposed to, that those expectations are there.
Right. If she don't see you that way. Because if her dad raised her right, she gonna understand priorities if he was a real man. And he gonna say, Keisha, just because you got an iPad 16 and that 17 came out, you can't expect your husband to just go run and get you that 17 at the drop of a dime. Even though if it was a necessity, I'm gonna get it. And that's what the wife had to learn about me. Things that we need, I'm gonna get that back. But she be looking at, well, we got this and that and that, and you didn't go get that. It wasn't a necessity. You're gonna get it, but I'm gonna surprise you with it. I like doing just because. Like I'll walk in here with a bouquet of flowers, and she'll be like, what did I do? Nothing. I was out, I seen it, I got it. I'll walk in with some jogging suits or something she like, a whole fit with shoes, and she'll be like, how'd you know I wanted this? Because when I went to the Wi-Fi and got on TikTok, I saw the suit in there, and I'm like, I didn't go to it, but the Wi-Fi showed me she had been to that page. So I ordered it. So it's different things like that. And when you're married and in a committed relationship, those little things, the just becauses, mean a whole lot compared
to a lot of shit you do that go unsaid. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to ask. And that's the thing for me. I'm very giving for the person that I'm down with, and vice versa. But I ain't I'm not gonna be somebody tricked just because we fucking.
Right. That's what we saying, AJ. So and that don't, just because you ain't being no trick, that don't mean you don't have it. Some people know how to. I'm the financial person in the house. I'm the one who, this go here, this go there, this go there, da. We go on vacation. She books the things, and I do the money. Just like we went to Tennessee a couple weeks ago to the little Smoky Mountain indoor water thing. She set things up and just let me know what we're doing.
There you go.
So it's not that you don't have it. It means
I bought my woman 3 new vehicles in the last 4 years.
But you ain't got it. If she get a scratch on her car and they come out with the new 2026 hybrid, he's supposed to stop what he's doing, and he just bought a car last year and go get her a brand new another car just because he got the money.
She had the Altima. She said, baby, this ain't got enough power. I said, okay. She was crazy about the Altima. She said, baby, I love this color. I said, okay, cool. We get the Altima. She drove it for a year. She's like, baby, this car ain't got enough power. Okay, I said, okay, we go see what you want. She said, I want that, I want that right there. I said, okay. So we went and got it. So she said, baby, I'm not feeling this color. She had it about a year and a half. She had made about 6 or 7 trips in it. She said, I'm not feeling this color anymore. I said, I tell you what, we're going to go get a vehicle that you like. We're going to get exactly what you want. We're going to get the color you want. And then we ain't finna worry about no vehicles.
There you go.
Okay. And that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? But
they think just because you have it, you're supposed to spend it. And if you don't spend it, that means you ain't got it. I don't know where
they know what I'm saying. I'm saying that yes, you're supposed to save for a rainy day. Yes, you're supposed to save for retirement. Yes, you're supposed to have things put away, but you also cannot take the money with you.
Right.
That's
everybody know that. I'm saying, so right now.
So you go on and buy the iPad.
Let me ask you this. So if you got no. If she don't need it, if she just got the iPad 15 and she wants 17, we can get that whenever. That ain't no necessity, is what I'm saying. And like I say, I prioritize because I've been running a household.
buying into the prompt.
Right, but I've
Buying
been
into
running a
the,
household. I've been running
I don't
household and
believe in
saving
none of
money
this
since I was
material.
like 8 years old.
AJ don't. It's too materialistic for me. But I'm just saying, if I'm going with what you're saying, and we go with men who out here flaunting their money, and if you gonna date who you who you can
They date
avoid
who they can
for versus
afford,
who
right?
you like, then
Yeah, I
go
date who I
on
like. I'm able to get
fast.
whoever I want. So I was able to get whoever I want. So I dated who I like. It wasn't no afford thing to me. If I like you, I can afford you. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
But
different.
anyway, we live in crazy ass times. I was just looking at a site called Tryst. I never heard of it. Called Tryst or whatever. And basically, just what we talking about. You go to their website, these women got a list of things just to go on, just to be in their presence. Just to agree to.
But Kurt, if you choose not to pay that fee for them to be in your presence, that means you ain't got it. So if you ain't got it, you ain't got no business going around them.
Yeah,
my thing is, I got it so much. I would go in those circles. Like I say, I done been around all the little rap stars and stuff. I go around them bitches and pull out a wad and buy a Red Bull with vodka and put my wad back in my pocket. So they know the nigga got it. I'm just not gonna spend it on them because that's not what I'm here for, and I don't have to.
That's not what I'm about either.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
So,
need
but
that.
then I'm able to also, AJ, walk out of there with the baddest bitch that was in there, that every nigga was in their face buying her drinks and getting her money all night. I'm walking out of there free.
I don't need that kind of company if I'm finna be dropping off like that.
So,
I'm cool.
so
without
it's different strokes for different folks. And I just been privileged enough, and Cat don't owe me nothing. You know what I'm saying? It don't. So I'm not finna pay just because I got it. I'm finna pay. No. I don't have to do that. And you know, when you done been there, done that, it ain't what it, it's nothing.
But you know what?
I get what you're saying.
The problem is though, B. So many niggas done spoiled these motherfucking women.
And let them spoil.
It's some dudes that's doing that shit. That's the
Yeah.
whole ticket.
But it's a place.
That's why they able to ask for it, because they know niggas will drop it off.
Right. And it's places for that. But just because a guy don't want to do that, or he's not interested in doing that, y'all got to get in y'all heads that don't mean he ain't got it. That just means that just ain't what he want to do.
Exactly.
Just like right now, when I was talking to you, AJ, a while ago, and I was making a joke about you buying a PS5 for a little boy, that ain't what you do. You ain't finna date nan nigga when it's sitting up in your house playing a motherfucking PS5 when you know you got bills due and he's sitting on his ass. You just don't plan to do that. But there are women that he takes her to work, drop her off at that corporate office. He drive back to that house, pick up his friends. They go and they play that game all day, and he be late picking her ass up from work. Just because you don't do that, that don't mean you don't have it like that. If you wanted to
stop
do that
on the way home and buy him whatever he want to eat.
Yeah. But that's just not what you do. I just don't believe in buying cat. I don't give a damn how much. I could be the richest man in the world. I'm not finna buy no goddamn cat. I'm gonna get the woman I want, and that's who I'm gonna be with. I was always fortunate enough to get who and whatever I wanted. I made the grades in school, so my parents bought me everything I wanted growing up. Went to college dean's list, got everything I wanted. They had me a bank account set up while I was in college. So I was privileged. And women came just like that. I didn't have to do nothing. But like I say, in school, when the Swatch watches and the herringbone chains and shit was out, I got used a lot by the women. And that's why, by the girls. And that's why I didn't care for that as I got older and I went to college. It was like, no, ain't no bitch finna use me now. You know, I learned. I had to learn. She was with me. She got the watch, got the herringbone, but then she over here. Yeah, she was over there. When I pulled up thinking she my girl, because we didn't kiss, did what we did, and I done got her a necklace and a damn watch. Then when I pull up over there, her ex-boyfriend standing and sitting on the porch with her. You know, and I was like, You know, so after that, I learned, hell no. So I got burnt at like 16 that molded me into where I am today. And then talking to them old ass men when I was 19 made it worse. Man, she'll go to the store. A woman can, what they say, a woman can pull a skirt, pull her pants down quicker than a man can pull his pants down, some shit. So, you know, hearing all them old men messed my head up too. And that's why I lost a whole lot of women, because the men fucked my head up for about 2-3 years. Them old cats. You know, she can go to the grocery store and be picking out tomatoes, and a man could be behind her, fucking her right there, and you wouldn't even know it.
Now, realistically, no.
But hearing stuff like that at 18 and 19,
I can
head
see it can lead to one being a little jaded. So that's what I'm saying. If a young man was to listen to this podcast, y'all would be doing the same thing, jading the young men.
No. We telling them right. Don't be no trick. Pick you the lady you like, not that you can afford, because you can lose your job and you can lose her at the same time. So do you want 2 heartbreaks or 1? You see what I'm saying? Find you a ride or die. So at the end of the day, we say what we say, but we give our closing arguments.
But
do that or do that not make sense? The advice that I just gave just then, would that be something you would let me give your son?
Yeah, it's good advice.
Find somebody you like. Don't date who you can afford, because shit happens. Don't date somebody that you think is beautiful, because they can get fat. They can have an accident and their face get fucked up. You gotta literally like that person.
Yep.
I've seen plenty of relationships that they got together because he was beau and she was queen, and they married. They can't stand each other now. She big as a goddamn cow, and
superficial fall to the wayside.
yeah, he's sick. He done lost all his weight. His teeth came out. So he had something. So
all that superficial shit fall to the wayside. Then what
you got to find somebody you like. Now, when you young and you just doing your shit, you ain't supposed to be thinking about no marriage, no way, unless that's your type of people. But when you 35 plus and you trying to slow it down and find somebody, you need to find somebody who you like and they like you. That's why I told George, don't go out there chasing no women. Find you somebody who like you. Because if a woman, you have to keep
don't be out
her.
there flaunting your money and trying to pull women that you know you can't afford.
Now they should. I think guys do that. I don't know. I think they just want to buy. They not looking for relationships. Now you do have guys that just, especially now that a lot of the women gone to shit. You do have guys that just have sex just to be having sex. You know, they rather pay for it. They don't want to be bothered with going through no relationships and all that stuff. They just want sex. Hold on. I'll let y'all get out of here. Hold up.
I don't have time to trick somebody out of acting like I'm about to be with them and love them, so I will pay them.
Yeah, I feel like that's actually smart, right? Because, I mean, how much time do dudes waste with a woman they really just want to have sex with? A lot of dudes get into relationships with women they really just want on-demand, so they was like, all right, you go ahead and be my girlfriend. The time that he wastes, the energy, got to deal with her problems, got to help her life, got to do all of this. When you really just want to, if you just went out and paid for it, you get back to your business.
Let's take it back down. Before I had money, I had to do that. I had to sit on the phone for 5 hours straight, 10 hours straight, going to sleep on the phone. This is my free way. Like, I didn't have to pay for no at all. We go to Burger King when I got a little money, when I got my check. That was great. All I wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what you doing? Let's come over, let's watch a movie, let's chill. You know, that was the freeway. So I just thought about it like, how can I cut this in half?
Yeah.
Cutting time in half, where I say, okay, I go somewhere, fly. You know what I mean? I see somebody I like. Hey, how you doing? I want to take you on a date. Few bucks. I'm cool.
And so y'all got to realize there are guys that specifically want to pay for it.
They pay at the pump. They don't get out of their car.
Yeah. But just because one choose not to pay, that don't mean he don't have it. He just choose not to do that. So that's what Anthony didn't understand. She thinks that if the guys don't want to pay for cat, he ain't got it. No. Everybody's interests are different.
I don't think that's not what she was saying. I was just thinking she was saying the guy that is paying for cat, it ain't no issue with him.
No. Right. It's not an issue with one. No, she was saying that her emphasis was trying to be on if she wants you to pay for it and you don't want to pay for it, that means you ain't got it. And that's not the case.
That's a problem somehow.
Yeah, that's not the case. I just don't want it. Just like it's a certain amount of money. I don't care for used cars, but it's a certain amount of money I'm gonna pay for a used car. If you asking for too much, I don't want it.
Yeah.
You know, that's just me. And it ain't that I don't have it. I'm just not gonna pay that much for that particular car. I know how to spend money. And when you know how to spend money, like I said, I've been the financial financial head of the household in every relationship I've ever been in since I was yay high to a grasshopper. So I know how to spend money, and I just don't spend it unnecessarily. And when I do spend, like I say, I like to surprise. I like to surprise my people, my kids. They'll think they're not getting something, and they walk in their room when they get from school and it's sitting on the desk. I do shit like that. I don't just jump up, Dad, I want a new laptop. This one kind of lagging. And then I go run up there and get a new laptop because I got it. No. When everything's good, the grade's good, and everything, you know, everything's good around the house. When she come home from school, she got that brand new laptop sitting on her desk with a green bow on it. That's just what I do. I don't just jump up and buy because I got it. No. I need to see, you know, I want it to mean something when you get it. So when I'm dead and gone, you were able to say, I remember when I came home and that was sitting there. Besides saying I wanted it, so he went and got it. I like adding a memory to it. You know what I'm saying? Something special. It's all about creating memories now. Because people after COVID, you never know when you're gonna drop. So I create a whole lot of memories around here now. So that's the level I'm on. I'm not about hanging around no high-end bitches that want you to pay $20,000 for some goddamn cat. No. I found the cat I wanted and I brought it home. I ain't got to do that.
I guess that's what I mean about you can't take the money with you. You know. Yeah.
But I can't take. But guess what?
Everything. But
I can't take it with me. I'm not spending it on me.
I'd rather spend the money. I spend my money on making memories.
Right.
Versus going to the store shopping and gambling or some frivolous like that.
Yeah, making memory. Like I said, we just came back from Tennessee. And as far as not taking it with you, when you have a family, that goes to them. That helps take care of them when you're gone. So I'll never just drain my bank account because I know I'm finna die either. I just think different. Y'all gotta excuse me. I grew up. My dad was in the Marines.
You finna die, but you don't sit up and not make memories with your family, knowing you got the money to go make those memories because you being a tightwad either.
No, we ain't talking about. But we just got to make hard choices.
That's all I'm saying.
And then we in a crazy economy right now. It's a lot of shit finna pop out. People don't even understand what's finna happen. You know, and you just need to be.
Yeah, it's crazy out here.
Man, I'm about to hop off, man. I got to see 4:00.
Yeah, me too. I got to see 6. So we out. But hey, did you learn anything? Did my haters learn anything today?
I'm listening. I'm not one of your haters though, but it's
all good. It's all good. Everybody anti-black but Kurt. And it's all good. I love it.
Don't be a
Kurt
victim
calling like
on
you
your
see.
life now.
But no,
Don't
we
be a
good. We
victim
good.
now.
But yeah, y'all know how it is. It's happening. So we might as well speak on it. We out. Shout out to Anthony. Austin popped in. Who's that in the line? Somebody was typing something. George popped up. You know, he typed a couple little things in there. But AJ, Captain Kirk. And on that note, we out. Y'all know how we do it next week. Speak on the podcast 2K25. We out. Peace. Y'all know how we do it. Get at me. We out.
What you think, man?
I've been in the polyamory lifestyle. I can't even say lifestyle because it's not a lifestyle. It's a way of loving, not a way of living. I've been polyamorous for about 10 years now. Okay. And the mindset for me is mentally, I think I've been polyamorous longer than actually practicing it because I've always felt that this like monogamy just doesn't fit for me. Like, I don't understand why I have to only love one person, or why I can only show affection for one person. Where is this written? Why do I have to go along with what the societal standard supposedly is?
Right.
And
then the problem comes when you love somebody too much. When you let yourself love somebody too much,
and they don't love you the same.
It's not even matter whether they love you back or not. They can love you back, but it's still unhealthy to love somebody that much. Which I understand that ideology of that. Well, I can't have it. I might as well. I've been there. I know that. But at the same time, you have to realize, what your culpability is in a relationship going, however it went. You start thinking about, well, damn, I did this. So, you can love somebody too much. And then, see, this complicates things for us men because we already have a hard time forming those emotional attachments. You already told don't do that.
The missing link to that goes back to a time before we even thought, why doesn't my father like me? Is that a protection for me?
Right.
Or is that the way he was raised? Or maybe somebody hugged him one day, a man hugged him. I'm not saying this is what happened, but I'm just saying we got
but there are things that could have happened that absolutely that caused him to be the way he is.
Made him feel weird, needed.
Right.
So the things that we think are sometimes a rejection or a lack may have been a protection.
And most of the time they are like absolutely. But if we don't understand that, all we know is the rejection.
You see, like what I understand with my father.
Men were going to jail, killing each other, and then now we got bisexual, then we got gays, now we got transgender. So with all of that going on, the purpose of that was removing the black man, the black male from the household. Okay? So with him not being in the household, she's getting the welfare, or she's out there in the workforce, forced to take care of herself, and if she have children, to take care of the children alone. Whether he's in jail, whether he's dead, whether he's bisexual, whether he's gay, whatever. The black male was removed from the home, and black woman was forced to provide for the children, for herself.
You're missing one other thing that removes black male from the home. That's white women. Because after a while, it was run on black men, white women. Yeah, white women. At one point, black men, they just had to have a white woman. No matter what their social economical status was, white women was the way to go. And so that pulled a lot of black men out of the house.
Damn, I so missed that. I mean, I know Rick James, I know, you did it. I just didn't think of that as a major absence of the black man. So
being a provider means so many things.
Right.
It means put you in a house. It means I got your back. It means we're doing this together. It means I'm not gonna walk away when things get hard. That's providing, right? I'm gonna provide emotional protection so that you can, I'll be present for you when you don't feel like you can be there for yourself or whatever, so there's so much more definition to the thing, right? And even on the flip side, looking at, men with kids, right? I remember I did not want a man who had kids. And I was about 25 when I met my ex-husband.